here Okay. Can y'all hear me? 1, 2? 1, 2? What's going on? Salute. Y'all. Let me go get a white candle right quick. Hold on. Oh. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hold on. I've been playing with this shit all day, man. And guess what? Oh, it's hard being a content creator. Ain't nobody tell me that. I wish we had a user. Hello. I just want to hold on before I even let me go get my candle. No, hold on. A white candle. Damn. Y'all, I've been practicing. I've been preparing myself for this for quite some time. I was really hoping that I didn't have to resort to this. I tried, the mute, staying cute. What's going on, Nanny? Nanny, I need you up here, man. I need you to hold my hand. What's going on, Toya, baby? What's going on? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah. Joe. He's the one that named my show. I know you're disappointed. You want all the arguing and the fighting to stop. And I hope today, after today, it's not needed. I just got my notes. Just in case. I don't plan on purge this so we can move on, but I'm here. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Slow down. Don't be so nervous. Chill. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Let me just and I'm nervous, y'all. I've turned a new leaf. We're not gonna continue to respond to negative. Put a protection, peaceful bubble around me. Not gonna let anybody interrupt my peace. No, I'm not going to allow anybody to tell my story. But since they decided that said person it was their business to tell our business, I feel, and the house ain't on fire. This is Palo Santos. I feel maybe I should just do a little bit of storytelling myself. Okay. Thank you, Country James. Okay, so let me also do this too. Man, I had some bomb ass fucking I've been going through my archives. And I put it all in a folder. Don't ask me where the fuck it went. I'm especially upset because now I see a lot of content creators alive, but it'll still remain up because we're not going to violate policy and procedures. No names will be made mention. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. We're going to do that. Hold on. Need a couple of y'all to y'all know who to look for. We anything that rhymes with a said person. We're gonna get on it up about it. OMG, what is going on? Okay, so anyway, okay, let me while I'm doing that, let me just play a couple of music because see, I'm still waiting for my I'm supposed to have a co-host that's supposed to be up here holding my hands. I don't understand what the problem is. I guess he embarrassed me. Let's play a couple of songs because I did took the time Y'all let me know if y'all can hear this.
This is it song.
That's one.
They told me 4 auction they did Bondo, bro.
Hello. Run if y'all hear me.
Shit for the time. If you smoke weed, dressing the issue. Bring flat to the roof, though, Wilson. If you get out of line, adding hard. Guarantee the geese issue. Keep that red, that one, no keep hard. Run around.
Y'all hear that?
G-Lo. Throwing something, taking your nigga head off. Burn them up, then the young nigga spared off. Spared off, y'all airsoft, they all y'all off the wall, mother raw. Party time took a loss, big shit, been the balls. Pop the shit, monster tall, smoking up your rent call. She gave me face mask off. Haven't seen, ever. So my nigga get right, I think that they creeping. Tellin' shit here shoot for no reason. Can't fuck with too many these niggas be scheming. Fuck the envy, these niggas be teaching. Sit back and listen, little brother with teaching. When you go, gotta go with it meaning. He ain't with it, you take AT to shoot him in the throat, stop it from breathing. Shitting on niggas, I'm doing real bad. Fuck all that talk, that you had. I'm shining, I'm sunny, they shit call me dad. Dropping them bombs over bad dad. These niggas be geeking, these niggas be tweaking. I feel like a geek. Your girl starts working, I'm all on the deep and she off on the weekend. I'm sneaking, the geeking, you all in your feelings, yeah. Whoa, start that beat, right? No boy knowledge, man. No boy around there beating no keys, man. Y'all boy tapping, y'all know what the fuck going on.
More song, y'all. 706 Isaiah. Yeah.
Like you see a bad, now they G the hot smell. Pussy nigga ain't on the motion, he could die in hell. Now I running through the street, brought a nigga hell. Nigga ain't street running to the pier, why you tell? 2400, that's just for a nigga bill. Seen it in the can, I ain't even shut it till. Nigga flip the script, now you bought a be right here. What it did in 3 months, mama say I'm getting you nigga. Now you see how them boy rock, they ain't really with you. Say you fuck you sparkle wood, then I shoot a trigger. They ain't show no love, man, fuck them, boy, you too official. I'm hopping out the box on feet, I'm put one in the middle. I'm not back to the block, now them plays I'm trying to get them. I'm supposed to serving in this cold hell with the members. I'm sketching feeling high, I'm thinking how the fuck they get them. Now they these niggas show you that you can't fuck with them. Now it's blood in the street. Now little baby boy came right home and it's blood in the street. Young chop nigga, all we know is chop, won't skip a beat. Catch that boy in the road, run him over, knock him off his feet. Now when it came down to it, these niggas could keep it street. Now these niggas scared of hell, they would point fingers all at me. Me and my mama, now we G, we know my ancestors with me. I'm out of bond and go finesse, so I keep that thing on me. Like you see a bad, now they G the hot smell. Pussy nigga ain't on the motion, he could die in hell. Now I running through the street, brought a nigga hell. Nigga ain't street running to the pier, why you tell? 2400, that's just for a nigga bill. Seen it in the can, I ain't even shut it till. Nigga flip the script, now you bought a be right here. What it did in 3 months, mama say I'm getting you nigga.
Isaiah. Coming near a sport for you. Hold up. I'm an amateur. Hi, how are you doing today, Mr. 5D Street? Microphone check. You're a mute. I think he's a little shy, y'all. He gonna get it together. All right, well, I've been, out the way for a while, moving in an enlightened vibration, staying in my purpose, all that good fun stuff. It's been over a year almost. Decided to go ahead and open up the panel. I've been promising this live for quite some time. Kind of hoped. Hold on, y'all. Was hoping that this would have came to a dead halt, a cease. Okay, he dropped. He probably come back. I was supposed to have two other. Well, he's coming back. I hope. 5D Street as well as Kareem should have. It was supposed to come. But I guess he's busy. I don't know.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Thank you. Okay. Say something now.
Testing 1, 2.
Yeah, microphone check.
Microphone check. I had a glitch.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
Had a hiccup. All right. So, Kareem was supposed to show up. I really needed him to have a platform uninterrupted to speak his side. They was on another panel, and as per usual, being talked over. Nobody, would allow the man to speak. And I said enough is enough. Okay, enough is enough. So I'm going to. The purpose of this is to just basically forewarn people. If I can just save one person from the mistake I made, and just be mindful, and when I'm not trying to make a mockery of the situation, but use this as an awareness. Okay. I want Seymour. I call him Seymour, but he's 5D Street. You'll see on the banner below. Also, my IG's down here at the bottom. I would like to hit the Cash App. That's greatly appreciated. But 5dstreet.com. 5D serious. Can you tell us a little bit about your website, 5D Street?
Yes, I can. 5D Street pretty much is a website for the ones who are of enlightenment, who wants to be in the knowing, gnosis, to become better from within, a better path. And it's all about learning and growth and meeting ones that are of the same light as you are. It's a beautiful thing. Please check it out. I have a lot of information there. Lots of people have, a lot of information, and they speak so very well where you will become instant friends and family. So, check it out.
They have libraries. He has ancient texts. He has, I have a line, a butter line, a candle line I'll be selling on his website. Just anything dealing with spirituality. Anybody who's wanting to expand in knowledge. I'm still a student of spirituality. Spirituality is where I found my home, where I feel peaceful. And as long as I stay in light and love, it's whatever you manifest. So he's not here for mess. But just to kind of give you a backstory, 5D Street is a childhood friend of said person. He became a character unbeknownst to him. He's not regularly on YouTube, but we also do have a YouTube page, which is, I believe, 5D Street on YouTube. Please, yeah. I'm gonna find the link and drop it as well. But he's not on YouTube on the multi-sector side or the B for the Black sector. So he don't know what's being said. Me being a personal friend of his for over 3 years, it just bothered me. Okay. So I just wanted to shine a bit of a clarity, because the narrative was said by said person that they were engaged to be married. I was stalking the mom, stalking the friend, stalking the children, doing all that grand stuff. So I want to play the last time I was on Mysterious Live. It was explained by said person that Sirius was supposed to call me, tell me that he would no longer have any dealings with me. And so this recording was done almost a year ago. I just want to be as transparent as possible, but also let people hear the truth. So I'm going to play a recording, okay? And this was the last time I spoke to him in reference to her while dealing with the YouTube beef. I'm gonna play it now. Hello.
Okay, I got this. Can we cut off from YouTube and everything? It's three. It's gonna be a three-way deal here.
Okay.
We off?
No, I'm still on the panel, but no, I'm muted. I don't disclose anything. I don't do shit like her.
All the way out.
You said what now?
All the way out.
I can't do that. Who's going to defend me? Who's going to defend me? I can't do that. She created this narrative.
No. We ain't doing that.
Well, we don't have to.
Don't talk. And
okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Still on the panel.
See how she lies? See, it keeps going and going. Y'all just got to be.
So this is where we at.
This is where we're at.
Okay. So, hold on. Come here. Stop. As we sit up here and see, if we allow this to sit up here and keep going, it's going to go on forever for no damn reason. And the only thing is basically tearing each other down. Mm-hmm. We're grown enough to sit up here and see that shit. Mm-hmm. Producer. And it's deteriorating one's health, mind, body, and soul when shit like this keeps engaging.
Correct.
You know, I just got off. I know it ain't about me. I just got out of the funeral. I'm trying to have a good day. Pretty sure, out of respect, everybody else is trying to have a good day today too as well.
I agree.
You agree? I'm pretty sure we'll agree. We
don't know. She didn't say it.
She said she wasn't going to sit up here and speak.
But why did she?
But I can. She hears what I'm saying, and I'm going to sit up here and take that as, you know.
Well,
that's what I do as well.
Let's not assume anything.
No.
We can't assume. We can't assume. We need her to say that. Why did she send the spiritual contract to Skull Mysterious? That was supposed to be intimate between me, you, and her, right?
I don't care about the contract. The only thing I'm calling about right now is to end this shit.
Now, what are we ending?
This YouTube shit is fucking retarded.
Okay.
You need to sit up here and if she gets on, I'm pretty. Y'all get on, whatever. Mm-hmm. No, up here and bring up shit.
Right.
Speak to each other.
See.
I sit up here and told you I love y'all both equally.
Okay, but she also said that you ain't gonna be fucking with her no more either.
No, I didn't sit up here and tell you that. No, I didn't. No, I sit up here and say that if there was a situation where she keeps doing that, and you pointed out that's what she was doing, but I didn't sit up here and see for myself. There will be a decision. There will be a decision that I'm gonna sit up here and make. I told you that. I told you. If there was a situation, yeah, that's wrong. Mm-hmm. But I don't sense anything like that because I told you that's what I go off on. I hear what you're saying. No. No, I know what I told you. I know what I told you. I sit up here and told you because you wanted to sit up here and show whatever you tell. I'm like, I hear what you're saying, but I got to see things for myself. I know what I told you. I know exactly what I told you. I'm not going to. I never sit up here and told you that. I never sit up here and told you.
Let me just make it easy for you, okay? I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna speak on her just like I told you.
I didn't hear it from. When did you ever hear me sit up here and go off on somebody else's word and make a decision? You sit up here telling me that.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go,
ahead.
but you sit up here and say,
yes, sir, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna cut out this.
No. Oh, I know what that is. No. You misunderstood me. No. You misunderstood me. When I lit that candle, I said I'm coming under with a contract. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. When I no, because you have it instilled in your mind because you want to sit up here and tell me to do this because that's what you want.
You said to avoid so for us to stop. You're gonna stop talking.
No, I said to sit up here. No, I didn't. No, when I sit up here and came up with the contract in my mind, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And I'm getting up. This is what you said. No. This is what you said. Oh, so you gonna cut off? So you? I didn't sit up here and answer you. No, I didn't. That was about the contract. You assumed that. No. You assumed that. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Seymour, I don't want you to. Seymour, stop arguing with her, please. Just stop.
Because I wrote that contract.
Seymour, I don't want you arguing with her. I'll make it easy.
Yes, you did.
Seymour, I don't want you arguing with her.
As soon as I sit up here and say it, I'm still standing on my word on that. This shit gonna end, period.
I'll get loud in a minute, y'all.
It's gonna end. So you get on, don't say shit to her, vice versa.
Yeah. And I'm in agreement.
You want me to sit up here and stop. I don't listen to no woman. That's y'all sitting up here going through it. No, I didn't. I didn't tell you that. I said, I sit up here. I know what I told you.
This is crazy. This is crazy work. Y'all stop please arguing. Please stop arguing, y'all. Stop arguing. Stop arguing, y'all. Please stop arguing. Stop arguing. Stop arguing. Hello.
All right. Okay. Can you hear me, Seymour?
Yep.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, it was loud as hell.
Okay, good. All right. Now, gotta get my breathing back on that. And see, I never wanted it to come to the point where, you know, because they're childhood friends, okay? And I didn't want to come between them. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all heard at the beginning of the call, he loves me just like he loves said person. And it ain't on no sexuality type shit. You know, Joe, you know, just like she said, hold on, let me go. Because you were there. You was the man that was engaged. And see, that wasn't cool. That wasn't cool to unlock him as an unlocked character. You know what I'm saying? Dude don't even know that he was even in a relationship. So the day that she was on Mysterious Live, she said, oh, she'll be getting a call. She'll be letting him know she's blocking him. And then this, that, and the third. Then all of a sudden, like that, Mom. It's not, yeah, but you know, you have to, Country James, that's why I asked you, you know, when was, you know, when did you come, when did you start, you know, when did you start paying attention to the timeline? Because you just don't understand how exhausting and that person is an energy vampire. Like it really sucked the life out of me. And then for you to do good by a person and then they still find a way to, you know, do you dirty and shine you in a bad light. Like even I'll sit here and say, you know, when I was introduced to her, when I first met her, she was of light and love. Her you know, her accuracy in reading was on point. I can't take it away. As bad and as mad as I am, I'm not finna sit here and discount that fact. I'm not gonna discount it. But it's the part where she sit here and she speaks her life into other people. Okay, this woman here, she's a pill popper just like me, and we're drunks. I work for the Department of Defense. I get Nike backgrounds every 7 years, background checks. I can't be on drugs. I got my mental health under control, and I have to have tests done every 2 months to make sure I'm not doing anything extracurricular. Too much information, yes, but people who knows. But then I got people taking my pictures, revamping it, making it look like I'm a fucking drunk, and then being referred to as such when that ain't the case. Now, let me slide this on over here to the right. The reason why I wanted him up, because then after this, it was about a month or so later, she called me and told me that this man abandoned ship. This man left the home to be with someone else. This man is playing dead. And I'm like, okay, why are you calling me said person? You said that y'all was in a situationship. What you calling me for? All of this had to stop. She was screaming, yelling. She was tired of the drama. She was tired of this, and this all needed to stop. He playing like he's unalived and all this other type stuff. So, because I hadn't talked to him in about a month, I called him, and of course, first ring, he answers the phone. He was like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "Man, let me call you on Facebook. I need to see something." He said, "All right." So we got on Facebook. Pan to the left, pan to the right. Pan to the left, I see your IVs. Pan to the right, I see the board where you're in the hospital. They mark shit, the door, the bathroom. I said, "Yo," so she called me, told me, "You're playing sick. You're out with some chick. You don't want to be a father." And so she probably done told the enters of the net, and by the time tomorrow, she probably done said it to the people, the states of America. So, just want to let you know. 5D Street, let me go ahead. Sirius Jackson, 5D, I call him Seymour. If you want to go ahead and I don't know if you want to speak to when you first met her when she was 18, if you wanted to fast forward to the first time, because the question was posed, where are your real friends, Wu? Wu had real friends, and she threw them all away, him being one. I'm going to go on mute.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say this. Peace to the family. Pretty much, I wanted to, speak on this with clarity. Not confusion, not chaos. But with love and light and a higher understanding. Now, listen, I'm not here to throw darts. Play judge or in a circus of low vibrational antics. You know what I'm saying? This ain't my realm, but a little bit about me for the people. I'm a producer. I'm a student of metaphysics, health. I studied occult. I've been in this game for many, 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 many years, which is just, deeper knowledge, ancient wisdom, hidden truths, things of that nature. I've walked many paths. I was married for 17 years. I'm a father of 5 beautiful children. My journey is rooted in transformation, elevation, and divine purpose. That's what I am all about. So, like I say, I don't speak people's name, things of that nature, but, I'm coming here with positive, positive intention, because, pretty much that's what I do. But y'all know what this about. So, I've known her since she was 18. Hell, when she had her first baby. At the time, I was married at that time. We was all in that hotel together during the hurricane. This is in Houston. It was a real chaotic time at that time. But all through that, she was sweet, kind, didn't give off no problems, real cool people. I liked her a lot. I ain't got no hate in my heart at all. No shade, just facts and frequency. See, everybody got their own journey, and I respect that. Life gonna test you. Some people get handed heavy loads, that shift their spirit. I'm aware of all that, not just with her, but with a lot of people. I've seen it. I grew up around this shit. I'm old to this game of what we call life. So some folks break under that weight. Some rise. Some act out. And that's okay. Ain't no judgment from me. But here's the thing, you know, twice in later times around this time, you know, um, she came and, you know, energy was off. You know, as a man of discernment, I peep it quick. Trauma don't hide well, you know, when it's trying to speak through people's behavior. You know what I'm saying? Um, she was intrusive, belligerent, reactive, you know, just not herself. All before prior, you know, like I said, I know the journey. You know what I'm saying? This is why um when I sit up here and say I'm used to this, you know, things happen. Trauma. I don't judge people. I don't react to people. I don't fight people, things of that nature. You know, life is just life and life be life. And I'm not here to, you know, attack her for that. I understand it. But sometimes you got to let people go where they're going and keep walking, you know, and keep walking your path in peace. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hearing there's been talk about me online, my name thrown around in strange ways, that I'm a hoarder, that I abandon my kids, like you was just saying, you know, that's, you know, that I'm engaged, and, you know, none of that is true. I'm single, been single. I'm here doing what I always done, working, producing, studying, teaching, growing, you know, sharing, you know, doing the life thing with my children, you know what I'm saying? Just like anybody else, you know, I'm a hard worker. I don't need to prove shit to nobody. You know, I let the work speak, you know, the mission speak. That's legacy. You know, that's that God frequency to me. I endure whatever that comes and I keep on pushing. So I don't deal in gossip. I don't drag people. That's weak energy. You know, that's dead. Um, but with that being said,
Let me help you a little bit.
mhm.
Okay, so it was a total of 3 times. I tried to get her away. Who are you, Danny? Dirty Dan. Dirty Dan. Don't. Hey, y'all! I got snipers on the rooftop. They
Mhm.
come in here with some bullshit. You know, snipe. I ain't got time. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck on. You know. So, but anyway, hold on. Let me get up off of him. What's going on, OC girl? Oh, what's going on, OC? Hey,
Yeah, have my drink over there. Yeah.
oh, you drinking? Oh shit. Well, let me get my cup. And my 2-step.
Got
So
to, baby. I got a lot of work to do tonight.
I know. So, and I appreciate you, and I want to get your part out the way so I can get,
Yeah.
you know, my meat and some potatoes. But it was a total of 3 times that, you know, I tried to save a hoe, remove her up out the situation, change her environment. The first time, $120 was paid for Uber to get her from Houston to her hometown, which was to him. For whatever reason, she reneged, decided to turn back around. The second time, I paid him to come get her. For whatever reason, and if he wants to disclose it, you know, that was another opportunity to get her out of her current situation that she's in now. And then the third time was her children had came and got her. She was supposed to only be there for a holiday, and she ended up extending her stay, and that was the third time. And I guess that's 3 strikes. She's out, I guess. But I, as a friend, tried. The first time, do you mind sharing 5D your experience?
Yeah. When she came the first time, you know, I thought everything was cool, but, you know, like I say, you know, sometimes people, I just seen somebody talking about trauma as a bitch. Yes. That shit comes out, you know what I'm saying? Where people operate in that frequency. And yeah, it was very, very uncomfortable, you know. Pretty much I went from, you know, being homeless to bam, I just woke up one day. You might as well just sit up here and say to, you know, trying to raise my children and, you know, get a place and things of that nature with nothing in my pockets. You know what I'm saying? So Um, it was situations where, like I'm trying to get washers and dryers and stuff like that, and she made it a big deal about washing and dryers. I'm trying to buy them. I can't afford, $600-700 each. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. So some of them shits I was buying, that shit lasts about 3-4 days. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, I got to get another one. I'm grinding. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get all this shit together. Next thing you know, that's a big problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never dealt with anything like that before, because like this is my domain, and I'm basically trying to build my home, and this became a problem to this person. That's how I know, like, when somebody is on this frequency, you know what I'm saying, and just being negative on every level, it didn't make no sense. But I shout out to all the people who did help me, you know what I'm saying, fix these situations for me, you know what I'm saying. Children was happy afterwards, but still I've noticed that. And what else you had spoke on, Blue? Damn.
So the first time she came and she stayed with you, it was it was very chaotic. It was a lot of complaining, saying that you was a hoarder.
Yeah, hoarder. Yeah. I was speaking it earlier. Yeah, you know, yeah, I'm furnishing a house. Like, how am I a hoarder? You know what I'm saying? Like, but the thing is, this is my house. That's
Yes.
how I know. Cause see, I done dealt with stuff like this before, just growing up, period. You know what I'm saying? Around people, things of that nature and stuff. I didn't argue with her. I ain't fight with her, things of that nature, but still, like, I understand what's happening, you know. But this is still my house. This is still my domain, you know. Um, I didn't see how that was a continuance of a problem, but it stayed like that for the remainder, from my understanding,
Yeah, she
with
snuck
her
out.
repeating this and saying this.
Yeah, she snuck out one and to kind of fast forward, he left to go to work one day. They were supposed to have spa day when he got home. He likes doing that type of stuff, making tea and drawing baths and all that good fun stuff. And he just went to work one day, and when he came home, everything was gone. And he hadn't the froggiest idea. At this point in the relationship, I came with instructions. Look, Woo, I'm not finna get in between. I'm not going running telling 5D nothing, and I'm not telling 5D nothing on behalf of you. I'm not the middleman for nothing. So unfortunately, when he came home, she was gone. I had to tell him, yeah, she hauled ass. She's on her way back to Houston. And you did nothing wrong. This is, she complained a lot about whatever. And, he was flabbergasted. I know he was hurt. And it was a long time that I think it was about a year that he did not talk to her. And so he became involved yet again. And this is when said person was now dating another individual. And so he felt compelled, just as I did, to get her out of that situation. He was able to get 5D and her back talking, and asked him, could he house her until he get into a predicament or get his situation to where they're together in their own domain, but importantly, get her away from the problem. So he agreed, but it was not necessarily up under those terms, because they ended up breaking up before Thanksgiving. It was actually her birthday. So when she came back this last time, did you want to speak a little bit on that?
Yeah, it was even more rougher. You know what I'm saying? I typically don't deal with all that drinking, and like I said, this ain't the judge, But I grew up around this shit. I got family who I grew up around. Drink, and like I say, that's trauma. And she would become a whole different person, as we all know that that's what typically happens. It was very, very tough, And it hurt me to see that, because you got to understand, when I met her a long time ago, that was a very, very, that was a very timid person, spoke quietly, you know what I'm saying? Didn't give no problems, things of that nature. But I understand the situation that was happening at that particular time was the beginning times that I seen that she was starting her trials in life. You know what I'm saying? And how I know, like, I rock with her from that day on. So I know it was trials in life. And that's what happens when that wear and tear come. I was dealing with that shit. You see what I'm saying? This is why, like, when people was coming back telling me this and that's, I didn't get up online arguing, things of that nature. I ain't got to sit up here, all the negative shit, drama, things that I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Everybody know that shit about me. I look at you and laugh, you know what I'm saying? But with this typical situation right here, like, I seen a toll of what took place, and that I ain't gonna lie, that fucks with me. It really do. That's why I try to avoid certain shit, especially with certain people. People I don't give a fuck about, I'm gonna go at you. But this situation, I'm the godfather of her son. I named him. You know what I'm saying? So with this situation here, like the drinking, it was crazy. She would become a whole totally different person. It seems like that is somebody who basically just let go of all important aspects of their life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure a lot of people will sit up here and agree with that. That's why I try to tell a lot of people, hey, don't argue, don't do this, instead of sitting up here, grabbing your bats, man, pray for that person. Pray that they come up from, under those spells. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a spell. That's spirits. And sometimes like I said, you can't help everybody. Sometimes you can only sit somewhere, you know what I'm saying, and sit in front of your altar and really just put your energy into, giving somebody light where they raise themselves up and come up out of that darkness, because that's what that is. I see that shit firsthand. And she's not the only one. But she got that shit bad. She got it bad.
If you don't mind, if we can go to the 2-3 days before she was sent back to Houston.
Mm-hmm.
And when I talked to you in the hospital, I asked you what happened. Do you mind sharing?
Yeah. Pretty much. I remember it was I was having a tough time. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I have hypertension real bad, and I wasn't taking my medication. Matter of fact, I lost that shit. But me trying to keep working and keep, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like somebody stood up here and said, being a single father doing this shit, yeah, that shit that crazy as hell. Barely getting any sleep, but I wasn't feeling good for a multitude of days. And I remember I think it was on Friday or whatnot. I came home. No, at my job. Hold on. At my job, somebody calling my phone.
Mm-hmm.
At my job, I tried to go get some medication because I knew something was wrong. And doctor prescribed it to me. I was supposed to go pick that shit up. I'm like, cool. I'm good. As soon as I get that shit, I'm gonna sit down somewhere. Man, I got off of work, went to go pick my shit up. That's when the pharmacy told me I gotta wait 2 goddamn days to get my shit. I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna survive this shit. I couldn't drink tea no more. That shit was hurting my stomach. I was drinking too much, trying to, bring my BP down. I walked in and she was in the kitchen. As soon as I sit up here and sounds like, my BP high. Oh, just drink some tea, some what you call it, hibiscus tea. And, I'm not about to sit up here and argue. You know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling good as it is already. And I can't keep drinking that tea like that. You drink too much, you're gonna fuck your shit up. So I'm like, damn, I just finna sit down and just chill and just relax. And there was a lot of shit happening. And I'm in my mind right now. So I tried to go upstairs, and my daughter, I don't know what the hell she was on. She inviting all kind of people to the house and shit. And next thing you know, as soon as I'm getting upstairs, I'm being handed the phone, and somebody want to talk to me, and I'm trying to pay attention to the conversation, knowing what I'm going through, but I ain't telling nobody this shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody know this shit. You know. So after all that, things just kept intensing. You know, to the point where my daughter invited more people to the house. I'm like, well, fuck all these people coming from, you know. So basically, you know, my children was up to no goddamn good. And I tried sitting in the car. I remember trying to sit up in the car. I know my shit was high as hell. Dealing with my children. Huh?
Is that the infamous car that she has to go and sit in when she get loud?
Oh yeah, I can't have all that noise. You know, it was making shit worse. You know what I'm saying? Because I walked through, wasn't feeling good, and all that noise. You know, I'm going through it.
So y'all, you know, just like a fun fact, for the first time that she was there, because you know she was on YouTube, he was like, "Look, I had neighbors. Look, if you're gonna do all that shit, man, go outside." But then when she was outside, it was too loud. She was too loud. He was like, "Get your ass in the car." So when we was doing all that damn scratching and shit, I like, "Oh shit, he must be home." she finna get in the car, y'all. She about to buckle up. Y'all already know. You know, I'm over here. I was poking fun because I already knew what the real was. You know, but you know, so you know, fast forward past the kids, I want to get to, you know, the meat and potatoes. So okay.
I'm finna tell you, you know, pretty much, you know, it was my daughter. You know, she had set something up for you know, for her friends to sit up here and do some mischievous shit in my house. You know what I'm saying? But you know how children is, they always gonna sit up here and do something. Snake, I didn't know. I'm in the car. And that's when I was at my peak of my blood pressure being, you know, super high. And I remember she came to come get me. I got up, I was dizzy. I can hear her saying something, but I couldn't make out what she was saying. So in the midst of opening up that door and, you know, basically finding out what's going on, I went to go use a restroom. And when I went to go use the restroom, went to go, you know, pee, I blacked out, slapped the side of the damn toilet. Couldn't move. Yeah.
Pip down.
Yeah. And pretty much they all left me up in there, including her. I'll never forget it. And with that being said, you know, I had to call my mom because I ain't about to sit in nobody. I hate ambulance. So I called my mom to come get me. Next thing you know, I'm hearing while I'm there, Blue calling me, telling me that it's being said I'm in some female house, things of that nature. Now keep in mind, I got all my paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Everything, you know, she seen everything. That I abandoned my children, things of that nature. Nah, you know, if anything, you know, I could have stood up here and died in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden it's like this psychic thing, you know, it's the reason why they have doctors in hospitals and not psychics. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't depend my life on a psychic, you know.
I really believe that. I mean, if his mother wouldn't have came and got him off the restroom floor, and immediately took him to the hospital, that possibly because he was hospitalized for 3 days. It was crazy stuff because when he was in the hospital, when he stood up, his blood, they'll have it stabilized. Then when he stands up, it would elevate. So, you know, the hospital's not going to release you until they figure out what's going to keep it down. So he was in the hospital, I say a total of 3 days.
Yeah,
so
it was 3 days.
It was no cap. It was no lie. I wasn't going to call her back and confirm or deny because, remember, that's her fiance. That's her friend. I'm stalking, even though this is my friend. This is my business partner. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, and most importantly, my spiritual brother. So, you know, we're not going to fast forward past the fact that now, I remember when her foot, said person, foot was bust wide the fuck open. He was there bandaging it back together.
Yeah.
So we didn't dismiss that. Anytime she was her hypertension and all this other, because I got it too, and I got some elemental P's, and I got a bunch. I'm healing, so I'm not even gonna claim any of that. But the thing is, I would never, ain't nothing. I wouldn't have opened up a door and said, "Ain't nothing wrong with you," and then slammed the door and he on the floor, tooth chipped from hitting the fucking. Come on, man.
Yeah, I sure the hell did that shit too. Mm-hmm.
So and to kind of expedite his story, because I'm. Yeah, got the fuck up out the hospital when he was able to. He was able to keep 1, 2, 3. You can see, all right. Got in that car, hauled hat, went to the house, rally all her shit up, and anything that came with her, one-way ticket back to Houston. And this is when we've been catching it every motherfucker since.
Yeah.
Hey, now how many times?
Hold on, wait. That's exactly what the doctor said. That's exactly. Yeah. Basically, I was stroking the fuck out. That's how it starts. When she woke me up out of that car, because I had to explain my situation to the doc, because they was pumping me up with all kind of shit to bring my blood pressure down, and it was tripping them out that it would not come down. So, I laid down. It was one way, and then they told me to sit up, and they gave me another blood pressure test. It kind of elevated, but soon as I stood up, that shit went to like 150 over 119 and 20, like instantly. You know what I'm saying? Instantly. And then what he told me, because apparently I'm saying that everybody understand, because I passed out peeing before. They know what it is, but it's a name for that shit. It's a hard name. I showed Blue, but she know what I'm talking about. And basically, that's what happens when your blood pressure be up and down. When you pee, your shit just immediately fucking drop like that. I was in trouble. So yeah, it was time to go. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, okay, this is just the universe let me know that our paths is about to sit up here and part. That's it. I wasn't mad. I wasn't upset, because I'm used to. I ain't gonna say used to, but I understand how this box of life goes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to stand up there, argue, none of that shit, And she seen my paperwork. I'm like, where I'm at some female house, which is one of my classmates that I grew up with, by the way of what was told to me, through somebody else to me. That's crazy. That's crazy work. But this just shows, when somebody experienced trauma so long and don't come up from that shit, what happens is all the cells in your body become negative. You start to automatically think negative. Soon as somebody sit up here and blow wind on you, you think somebody about to sit up here and do something to you. That is a great explanation from that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure people seen people like that. So it was just time to split ways, And on that note, I wish her the best in life, like I told her. No, it wasn't narcolepsy. It's a funny name. Maybe she can find it.
Yeah, let me see.
I don't even know how to even say that shit. The doctor told me that. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's a good one too, Toy. Mick Turitian. Mick shit. Let me hold on. Let me type the shit, because I ain't finna chop and screw this shit up. Did you spell this right? Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, I had to Google that shit.
Shit. So how you feeling nowadays, though? Do you feel like a weight has been lifted, or how's your sleep? Like, how, because I feel like 1,000 pounds of pressure has been lifted, with removing said person, out of my life. Joe, in my mind, do you have a testimony you would like to come up here and speak? He said he's glad that you're doing better, 5D.
I appreciate that. Hey, let me tell you, Man, I got like a little gym in my living room now after that shit. I love it. And I
He
got
said
an exercise bike in my room. I be on this shit every day. I'm good, fam. Appreciate that.
he gonna bring sexy back. He said he finna bring it back from all the hell. He said said that he gonna get some muscles. Him said that he gonna bring sexy back for the 99 2000. So, and I kind of co-signed a little bit. Instead, I was gonna bring sexy back too. So I got a exercise bike that's over there in the corner that I'm supposed to be whipping out. I got to knock the dust off of it.
And I be telling her too, hey, we could do this shit together. That's how hype I be.
Yeah. So I gotta get in there and get it together because when you're dealing with hypertension, blood pressure, a lot of it does. I mean, but I'm a big woman, but we're not gonna just cash me out because I'm a BDBW. It actually be shit. It was things wrong with me, but like I said, I'm healing.
Yeah,
So
I'm
not even going. I'm not going. What he said? Damn, I was far behind. Joe, hey, I just can't believe that this man has been on YouTube all year because he's been trying to get away from this negativity. And I'm telling you, man, Sanity, what's going on? Man, I'm telling you, 5D, man, she done collect this. It's a whole fucking graveyard. Look, I ain't even finna, I'm just gonna click on a couple of the bodies. I'm just gonna click on them. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just clicking. I'm clicking on some of the bodies. Where the other one at? Hold on. We got. Hold on. What the most important one? That one there. He matters. Well, hold on. Where the other one at? There's one way up at the top. He was supposed to hit the link and hold my hand. Matter of fact, him. Okay. Anyway, what's up, OG Jamila? He probably ain't even here. He used to ride for her. Let me see. Where's the other one at? It was one more. This man disrespected his wife to the utmost. All we tried to do, we was licking her wounds when shit wasn't going right in her life, in her relationship, her situation. We was there. We was the support. We was her support system. And so it's just with that 5D like I'm in great company.
Yeah. I see.
Circumstances, but I'm in great company. And we are all pushing positivity and light into each other. And it's only until we click on the red app because in real life, she okay, y'all gonna get it with dog food and mess it. No. See.
See, that's the thing. Like, when it comes to shit like that or whatever, now don't keep in mind. When it comes to my people, things of that, I don't go to war with my own people. I go to war with way bigger shit. You know what I'm saying? And people wouldn't even realize. Like, I've been doing this shit for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I've been deep off into this shit. I earned my stripes behind this. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people that probably sit up here and, after a week, you know what I'm saying?
Check your IM, Danny.
Huh?
I'm talking to Nan. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, you got some people that probably been in the game for a week and they all powerful. Yeah, I don't even claim none of this shit. You won't even sit up here and know. But that shit don't work on me. At all. And that's with understanding and work. What people say and things that I can give a fuck about. I care about the work. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Hold on, pause. Joe. Behave. This is a safe place. Now, go ahead, 5D.
Yeah, So, with that being said, like when people are under that type of, negative energy, I really do wish them the best because I understand that shit. I used to war with people That's because I didn't have no understanding when I used to battle against things like that. But once you come to clarity with knowledge and gnosis behind that, you actually feel sorry for them.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But the most important thing is, I got to keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep building. Life's still going to go on at the end of the day. All this shit, materialistic shit, things of that nature, we can't take none of this shit with us. You know what I'm saying? It's all about experiencing life. That's it. Elevating, developing oneself from within. That's what's most important. But go ahead.
Yeah. What you said. Let's see. Peaches, it took that approach. Okay, Peaches. Okay. Anyway, all right. So, hey, you got anything else? Because I'm gonna get messy after this. Because I don't want to affiliate you. Again, the bottom of the streamer, you see 5dstreet.com. Please subscribe to his website. Register and become a member is free. Also, we have a channel 5D Street on YouTube that we do content over there. I really wasn't trying to drop the link. Like, fuck it. Okay. Yeah, let me go and drop that link. Cause see, apparently we got some brothers. Fuck, everybody get ugly up in here. I don't want you to be a part of this. I don't want to, get anybody. I don't want you to get misconstrued. I do appreciate you taking your time to tell your story because, one thing about me is it's not my business to tell everybody else's business. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I'm finna get to the meat and potatoes of everything. I wanted to kind of get you scooted out the way so I can get to it and feel a little bit better and not be feeling bad about what the fuck's about to go down. So I'll give you a call later on, friend. And thank you so much for coming up and telling your story and your testimony. And just like you said, y'all, just keep praying for pray for said person. Pray for said person. Pray for said person. Is there anything else you would like to do before I drop you down?
Well, most definitely. I want to tell you I appreciate everything that you do. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate being here. Appreciate everybody being here. Shout out to everybody that's up in this room. You know what I'm saying? And I wish everybody to have a great, beautiful, wonderful night.
That part. Yeah. That part. Yeah. All right, man. You be easy. I'm finna drop you off. I'm finna get to me. I ain't got time for this shit. Okay. Well, hey, love you, bro. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey, yeah, hit the link. Nanny, it's about to go. It's about to happen. All right, so y'all, Friday, you still here? You want to stay out? You want to stay? You want to go? You just want to go on mute? Friday.
Oh, my bad. I was sitting up here moving stuff around.
Hey, you can stay. Just go on mute.
All right.
You want to go mute? You want to stay with me? You want to hold in my hand? Because ain't nobody hitting the link.
All right.
All right, go mute. All right, say ye, motherfuckers. Okay, so hold on. Yeah, it's turn up time. So look, sad person. Okay. All right, I got to stretch. I ain't been in a good stretch. Oh, yeah, hung up. Okay, here we go. Let's go.
Hey, Fancy. Hey, hello.
Hey, teachers.
5D Street. Hello.
Hey, Fatty. How are you? All right.
What's good?
Hey, Blue Blue.
You gave us a nice, good sermon, 5D. Now let's get to it.
But before we get to it, is Joe in Texas? That's the only thing I want to know. That's all, and then I'm gone.
Joe is not in Texas.
I want to backslap the dog out of him. If he don't leave me alone, stop talking to me, sir. You don't know me. Leave me alone. I am crazy and annoying and crazy. Leave me alone. Go find something safe to do. Have you heard about it? She don't got all her
We in there. We about to get in there. We about to get in there.
Okay, because I will backhand your ass. Dog face
Let's go,
looking monkey.
Christina.
Yeah,
Hey,
let's get
Christina.
ready.
Hey
All
y'all.
right, let's go. Let's go. First of all, don't talk about my child no more, little girl. So now I'm gonna rip you apart because you are in Texas. I don't care who go back and record what. I have not got off for you. When I see you, it's on site. Please note that and take it to whatever police department you would like to, ma'am. You shouldn't have went so far. You showed your private the other day, and I like to throw up. I don't appreciate that either. I don't appreciate your being here. I don't appreciate your mouth. I don't like your face. I don't like your wolf brand chili looking ass. I don't like your Joe Camel looking ass. You always got some shit to say. Ain't nobody asked you to say not one word. Ain't nobody asked you to talk to me. Keep talking about me. I don't like nothing about you. Okay? When I see it, it's on site. Whatever site that means, that's the site. Okay? I'm done.
Wolfgang Chili is off the chain.
You
Yeah.
don't need me, Sun Blue. You don't need me. You got enough people. I'm gonna hop down.
No, Nanny, what you running for? Don't run when we finna fight.
Nah, nigga, you holding me.
He gonna hold our purse.
Well, I didn't. Well, I guess I didn't think nobody was gonna come. So usually only
Stop
time.
lying. You knew I was coming.
No,
Yeah,
nigga,
it's gonna be.
5 live. Where the hell's your
You know what? I'm going on mute. Go ahead.
You,
You
yeah,
knew
you,
I was coming too.
look, Vaughn ain't playing. What's up, Christina M?
Hi, Christina.
How y'all doing?
I think
Hey,
I really,
Christina.
I'm good, girl. I think I really, hey, put your avatar back up, 5D Street. I think they came up here to holler at a player. But okay, so let me, let's get this shit turned up. Okay, now,
You stay safe and stay out my doggone face. I ain't even talk to you. Joe too not cool. What kind of is that your face on that picture?
That shit just clicked. I don't know what happened.
he
I don't
is a
like
victim.
him.
He is a,
Just change your
Well, his
picture.
victim ass gonna be another victim. Shit. Leave me
he is
alone.
All right, all right, all right. Let's
Well
stay
then he need to go to a
focused.
safe house.
okay.
Stay focused.
Okay. Let me hold on. Damn, I ain't got my eyes. Okay, but anyway. Okay, all
Put your
right.
glasses up.
All right, so let's see here. I want to make sure I don't accidentally show shit that I ain't supposed to see because I got a lot of pictures that's in compromising because I got my hold on, what's that website that women be going to and they be showing their body and shit? What's the name of that website?
I'm not sure. I don't
OnlyFans.
have that.
Oh, okay. Well,
OnlyFans.
yeah. I think I'm gonna start one of them bitches.
I think I'm gonna start one too though on the cool. Like,
Like on the cool, on the no cool,
yeah, yeah.
on the high.
I'm
I've been
start one with
highly
Joe face.
requested to. So I've been highly requested to start a OnlyFans.
I mean, since
I
you know,
mean, since,
call on, you know what I'm saying?
right.
I'm just playing. I ain't got none of that type of shit. I don't even think a camera big enough to hold all this ass together. All right, so let me see here, girl.
What? Did you
Yeah.
check that back chat? Did you check that back chat?
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
Oh, I'm finna start fighting.
hold on,
Hold on,
girl.
somebody
Hold
get my
on. You
wig.
got me now.
I'm finna get
Wait,
my wig.
that
Somebody,
shit.
hold on.
Don't take the wig off. Please do not take. Okay,
Yeah, I'm
cool.
finna take
Oh,
this wig off.
how? Well, sad person.
Oh, I meant to tell y'all. Y'all are all invited to my baby shower.
Okay,
Thank
that's
you.
good. Invite Joe.
Out, girl. I was wondering when you was gonna say something because I ain't want to say shit.
I would love to come. I would love to come. Invite Joe.
You gonna say something?
I'll be there. That's all you need, baby.
Yeah. They keep
I
talking.
love you, Joe. Now just sit there and be quiet. So get
You don't
down.
know.
Christina, is Kareem gonna be at the baby shower?
Oh Lord.
That's gonna
Oh
be a fight.
wow. I don't know. Shall he?
I don't know who your baby daddy. I'm trying to figure it out. That's how it is.
See, I get this thing going. Hold on, let me see. Girl,
I signed a non-disclosure.
I put so much
Oh man.
shit.
Okay, get to the juice. Get to the meat and
Yeah.
potatoes. Let me get her name get Kim.
You look, I didn't get look, I did a 5 point. Hold on. Let me show y'all how stupid my dumb ass is.
Go down.
Motherfucker. Okay, hold on. All right, so let me share screen. I'm just gonna do it this way. Hold on.
You got an echo.
Toya.
That's probably me. I'm sorry. I'm at work.
Okay, download history. Let me see. Where is it at? I don't care about fighting his tears back. Hold on. Let me get Daddy Danny up out of here. Now I'm trying to share screen. Okay, Kissy, get it together.
Don't share no bad stuff, baby. I'm gonna drop. Lord, did you share a naked picture of yourself? I'm gonna die.
So,
Baby, I'm gonna
No.
scream a party too.
don't die.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm gonna laugh.
She ain't no motherfucker. Then you already laughing. What the fuck?
It was probably
I
me.
did it before.
It
Y'all,
was probably me.
do y'all see this?
Oh
Uh-uh.
God. I'm back. The pepper
Not
is that the
exhibit A.
preparation H?
Do we
Oh my
see?
God.
Do we see? Okay, hold on. I just make a show. Now, this is my PowerPoint. Now, I done put love into this shit. Okay?
I need some of that.
Okay. All right. Let me make it a little bit bigger just for the people now.
Get Joe comment off of there. I can't see good.
Oh, hold on. Okay, let me get everybody. Yeah, let's get everybody to see everything. When I say everything, I was an awesome
Yeah.
friend.
I was gonna tell you get JoJo coming off of there.
And let me just let I want y'all niggas know right the fuck down. Anybody else got any fucking real view problems? Don't call me. Don't motherfucking call me. I ain't got a bitch ass thing for you.
I do.
Exhibit A. Now we got the the nice look and hey, you can't make this shit up. I'm sending tissue.
That's so
From
nice.
the state of Georgia. The fuck?
Did you say toilet tissue? I can't see. I'm at work. Did you say toilet tissue?
Toilet tissue, baby. We got cuts. We
I'll
got
be back.
yeah, drop, nigga.
What?
Drop. we got. Oh, and I gave it an angel soft tissue because I know it got to be sensitive back there.
Oh shit.
And
Oh
Larry,
God, I'm finna throw up.
man, he be running with it when he go get the pack of shit and put it in his book bag. Everything goes. When I say everything, so we could never keep a charging cable in the house. Now, as we continue on, we see, and these are the dates. I did my due diligence. We know what the name is. She's been doxxed several times. No need of me doing so. Me being good friends. We got dates and times. I got her the Black Bible of Science. Okay.
Oh,
It was every time. She's supposed to read the shit to us, get us near the cross. You know what I'm saying? More USB chargers. I had got her a nice little Ethernet for her.
God damn, how many USB chargers did
baby,
you
she's
buy her?
smoking off of them things. That's how you smoke that
What?
wagon.
What you doing? Starting fires? What the
They
hell?
Smoking it out that thing.
They was eating it. So the first time that she went to his house, remember I said I paid for it, right? So we was trying to potty train said person's child, right? And she left the potty for that at the other location. So I sent it to this is my see more butts. I'm just stupid. You know what I'm saying? So that was it. And then when they was at the other location, the very first location, we found said person, AC was out. That's why she was perspiring so much. Now, I got her this right here, which was for the living room in front of her personal space. Because if y'all remember, she used to always be sitting in that room in front of the laptop, and this was in her personal space to keep her nice and cool. Because shit was like 100 degrees. You know what I'm saying? Said person stated that I supposedly, I'm gonna make sure I didn't skip a screen. Oh, I did. That I supposedly did not send anything to her of the magnitude of a laptop. It was through an organization that was giving away shit free. If there is such a thing, please let me motherfucking know. Because as it shows, this is the total. This was the amount. This is what she got. Okay. Also, this is what she received. Now, anytime I buy electronics, I get insurance. Okay. Now, what the heifer did was this phone broke. We called the insurance company. I told them to send a check to her so she can get another phone. Instead of her purchasing a phone, she took the check and did whatever it was that she chose and decided to do. So ironically, I want to say about a week or two, this came up broke. Didn't you say you got a extended warranty? Nope, sure didn't. I did. Guess what? Now, fuck that. I'm cashing that shit to the game. You're not finna sit here and profit off of me after you sat there and, I get you a phone, I get you a laptop, and then you take the money from the insurance from the phone and do whatever the fuck you do with it, whatever it is that you did with it. Okay, that's cool type shit. Said person, apartment unit, AC went out. Like I said, they were in 100-degree weather in the house. They could have experienced strokes, heat strokes. My concern was mother and child. So yes, I bought her an AC. All of this, she did not ask. I did gift. I was a friend. And there's more. But that's just, this is just what, let me see, hold on, let me just save it too. I could have probably did that a little bit better, but whatever.
Some people don't know how to treat good people, though. That's what her problem is, because everybody that she run into are good-hearted people. Like, really, like, see the brokenness in your bitch ass and really be trying to love you back to health, and your ass just be using and abusing people. So her
Yeah,
losing her fucking mind right now is kind of like your karma at this point to me.
right. I want, what? Paula, what's up? What's up? Yeah. So I'm grateful that I still have a great heart space. It hurt. It was a learning experience. But I learned a lot from it. Let me go to the next thing. It was something said about me being in love with her, staying on the phone with her, calling her all the time. And I just, for the record, I don't dip my foot in no lady ponds. I am strictly dickly. She made it seem, she poked fun at my name, being that I'm sad and blue. Baby, I'm not lonely. You know what I'm saying? And she took it and just ran with it. So the great thing about a Facebook feature is you can take all of your Facebook interactions that have it downloaded onto a file on your computer, for your personal records. And so what I did do is, and I'm going to share my screen again, is just kind of give you guys an idea of the truth in reference to who called who, because it was weird shit she was saying. She was saying I stayed on the phone with her. I had to make her. She wanted. I wanted to watch her take showers. I'd never seen this woman body part until it was accidentally sent to me, and somebody wanted me to verify if she had 3 nipples or not. I don't give. I know about the tattoos on her leg, and if she would have popped up in the Trinity River, that was the identifying marks. Okay. This is, and it shows, and y'all probably can't see it because, let me see if I can just blow this up a little bit more. And it's irrelevant to y'all, but I'm trying to answer a lot of the, not necessarily all of the questions, but all of the things said about me that I can easily dispel. So so there, boom, boom, boom. Let me get back to where I was going. I just want to kind of make sure. Let me get back to the screen. Hold on. Come on, kissing. Okay, hold on. Wait, hold on. That's the police. Hold on. Nope, that's that. Ain't there some shit? Okay, hold on. Damn. Wait a minute. Hold on. All right, I talk for a little bit. Hold on. Let me
Sanity, I thought your what was cool.
Huh?
I thought Sanity and said person was cool.
They are.
Oh,
Yeah, they're good. They're good. Y'all see this? You see this?
yes.
Okay. All right. So to give you an idea, last conversation really we had, it was dated the 25th of March, 2024. Okay. Just pay attention here, okay? Because it starts back in 2021, okay? But it'll give you an idea of who's doing the calling, who's blowing who's initiating what. You know, for the most part, it's missed call. Whenever I try to call her, it's missed. But you'll see the duration of this would always be her calling me, her blowing me up, her blowing me up, her blowing me up, blowing me up. Janai. Come on, man. Janai. I can't make this shit up. You called your father or he called you. Look, the videos it won't show, but it'll show you like the calls because we were always video calling. Durations. Who called who blew who up, who called, this was this bitch, day in, day out, every day, bitch catching me, I'm halfway motherfucking sleep, don't know what the fuck going on, she in the middle of a fight or a fuck, I don't know. Look, it's crazy work, but I'm calling her. I mean, come on, look, let's go. We still in 2024. Jenna. 24. Let's see. Let me shits and giggles. Let's just see. Maybe. Let me see. What we were looking like in 2023.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Them were all calls from her to you.
Calls to her. Look, you'll see.
Yeah, that's crazy word.
See some sad and blues in there. Jenna. There you go. But look, missed call. I ain't gonna keep calling a motherfucker that ain't gonna answer my phone call. That what we ain't gonna do.
Blue.
Yeah.
Blue. Is Peaches in the back?
Oh, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Because, I'm up here. I'm doing... Okay, hold on. There we go.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, where we at? Now I got to find where the fuck I was. Girl, y'all done got me...
Dang, Blue, you talking, I can't hear you.
I hear her.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me?
Toya.
Yeah, I can.
Toya?
We can hear everybody. Toya can't hear us.
She's having
technical... I can hear y'all now. I can hear y'all now.
Okay. Okay, so let me... Now I got to find where I went. Hold on. Well, do y'all get the gist of it? Do y'all want to see more? Because... Hold on. Let me see. Where's that file? Okay, over here. It's just on this one here. Okay, so that's 2023. Deny. That's shits and giggles. Let's see what we were talking about in 2022. Okay, see, so you understand, I was her friend. We were friends. Right. Best friends at this point. Okay. No homosexual shit. No, nothing. Call me. Let me see, where was that shit? Is the phone doing the same issue? Do you want to return the phone? This is about the phone. Ain't making this shit up. I'm not gonna go line by line.
You little bum ass musty bitch. Look at you, just be lying for no reason.
No,
and stop streaming this live with your crazy self. But you talking about we stalking you, girl? Come on now, stop playing.
Who's stalking who?
Who's
streaming?
Who's stalking who? Who's stalking who? Who's stalking who? We gonna get fun. Okay, so hold on. Why she streaming? Thank you very much. Let's go. Let your people see. Because if I can say one of them motherfuckers over there, then my job is done. All right, hold on.
I'm gonna take her picture now.
Find this goddamn police. Now, hey, King James. You're late. You're late. Let's see here. Right now ain't good, especially with Trump. Man, look, let me tell you what I did today. I was very productive. Now, while I was putting my PowerPoint together, I also applied for my passport and my visa.
You already right. In the event that she keep on streaming this live and talking about me, I'm gonna put it in her mouth.
In the event we have to evacuate the premises, and we got to kick rocks. We got to get on a boat, a plane, an airplane. Well, and we going the other way. I ain't going through Texas. Big fuck Texas. All right.
Oh Lord.
All right. So let's see. Next. What's up
She
next?
said, "Oh Lord."
Look. Yeah, Texans, they get real offended by that, but they understand they're going through a pandemic. We don't want that in our life.
Man, y'all got the same stuff going on.
Don't do me.
I know you fucking lying.
Don't do me. Do not. So let's see here. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Y'all ready? So, okay. So now there's been a couple of attempts made. She was an escape. You know, we tried to get her. You know, she tried coexisting. She tried breaking away. You know, it's just something about her. And just because, let me just say this, just because you get drunk, don't mean it didn't happen. Just because you don't remember, don't mean it didn't happen. Okay. Let me just see. Okay. Can y'all hear this?
No, we can't hear the recording.
You can't even hear it. Okay. All right. Okay. So let me see here. Hold on. Okay. Let me see something else. Hold on. Okay. Let me think. Hold on.
And that work ain't working, sweetie.
Oh, anyway. Okay. All right. So let me
backfiring on her ass features. That's why they working. She catching all that shit she trying to put on everybody else is driving her motherfucking ass crazy.
Hey, that sounds like a her problem, don't it? All you got to do is, you know, if you keep speaking on people's lies, speaking lies on people, I'm gonna tell your truth. Since you take it upon yourself and you feel like it's your business to tell everybody else's business, let me do you the honors. Let me do you the motherfucking honors. And another thing, motherfucker, don't tell us what the fuck you're doing, because we return it to you 10 times. Okay? Return to center. Now, let me get to some of these nice little screen recordings. We're going to do a couple, and then I'm going to I just hate y'all can't hear this. Okay, so hold on.
This is a good one. The one I like.
No, which one is that? I don't know if this is the one you like. Hold on. You want to hear hold on, let me do the police. Let me do the police. Hold on. All right,
I ain't like that one.
Oh, you didn't like that one?
I like the other one.
Put it in the back. Okay, put it in the back chat. Hold on. I downloaded it. Okay, let me think. Oh, I know what I did. Oh, hold on. I know what I did. Hold on. Yeah, I'm so damn. I've been practicing all.
Calm down.
Yeah, just breathe. Just relax. Just
relax a little bit.
Take one of our pills while she snorts a line, and we'll be fine.
Right.
Let me pop. Let me go and get that up in me.
At least it ain't no antibiotic.
Shit.
I rest my case.
Did you say at least it's not an antibiotic?
Correct.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. All right, so type shit. Okay. Let me see what this is doing. What's this talking about? Hold on. Get them on here. Okay, hold on. All right, so let me see if I can let me hold on. Let me minimize. Let me minimize. Girl, I got so many fucking programs on here because I don't know what's gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna work. but we're gonna work it out. But I don't want to be here long because you know my nerves bad. I'm old. Okay, and I got a bedtime. Okay, so let me. Okay, everybody's still up here. Okay, so let me present, share screen. That let's see what we doing. Where's that at? Okay, so Windows. Okay, let's see if y'all can hear this.
No.
We ain't said shit yet. Hold on.
Oh.
I don't hear us. I'm hiding in his mom house. I don't hear. Okay, hold on. Same thing with Mo because I tried to contact Mo, but Mo somehow was able to call me when she got in the car. Can y'all hear that?
Yes.
She had to connect her phone to the charger, and that's how she was able to call me. And she was like, you know, y'all on your way home. Y'all coming from the Eagles and go calling back and hey, Larry.
Yeah.
What you doing?
I'm walking back from the store.
Okay, well, okay, why did you bust the door? I mean, why you bust the window open?
She bust my window open. I got my key in my pocket. She bust my window open.
Why would she do that?
I don't know.
Larry, that was not her at Leewood.
Huh?
That was not her at Leewood.
My window bust open. I just walked back from. I was just walking to the store and I'm walking back home.
Right, but remember we texted and I told you to let me know if everything's okay and you said you was going to Leewood.
That was that woman standing outside on Leewood.
Okay, but that was not her with no guy.
It was group of niggas and she was drinking with them.
He a motherfucking lie. He a motherfucking lie because I've been home. And your motherfucking patio door busted because you fucking lied. Because you a lying bitch. Because you a lying motherfucker. I can't take this shit no more.
Well, my window
I can't do it no more. I can't. I can't do this shit no fucking more.
My window busted. Okay.
No, oh, gosh.
This sounds like some crack.
Hey, so look, type shit. Yeah. So now, said person said it did, okay? Because y'all don't go over there. Motherfuckers coming back to me telling me what it said. So it said that said person don't live with that man. That man live with her. Okay. Now, that man said his key is in his pocket. You know why?
Because it's his place.
There you go. And she bust open the patio door because she didn't have a way of getting in. He, you know, my lying ass, I'm a good ass friend. I'm going to lie with you to the end. I ain't doing that shit no more. But yeah, he caught her ass over there at Leewood with some niggas. He called me and he accidentally called me because if y'all paid attention to the avatar, you know, scroll it back, y'all see our avatars are almost the same. She said that was her home. That is where she resides. But that is not, her name is not on that lease. And she is not a resident.
Right, because he handicapped and special, and he can have no other people there, because that's a handicapped place.
Correct. Respectfully. So yeah, that kind of, you know, so the kid's in his pocket. She over there at Leewood doing what she do best. And you know, a motherfucker that ain't got shit ain't gonna respect shit. So she busted the patio door, and I'm talking about dogs and cats was walking in and out the fucking house for about 3 months because he had to pay for that shit.
Damn,
you know what I'm saying? That crazy shit, raccoons, motherfucking goddamn, everybody just walking and going. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers up in that bitch don't pay rent. You know what I'm saying? She didn't open us up to the wide. I remember, I don't know. I wasn't a part of that. Great question. I mean, I don't know. But so yeah, I just wanted to kind of speak to that a little bit. Let me see what else the fuck I got up in here. I probably got another good one in me left because now
an 8-ball of cocoa make you feel great. I'm sorry.
I know.
I got problems. I'm sorry.
Say normal, dog.
I got Tourette's. I'm sorry.
Girl, I got Tourette's too, goddamn it, shit.
Nah, I was in your live yesterday. You was talking to that kid. She was like, "Ain't nothing wrong with fire." You was like, "Well, let me go and move over here then."
Yeah, it's my little cousin playing with fire and shit. I don't know what her problem is.
Girl, I'm like, damn, nigga, you went live twice, and I didn't even know you went live. You ain't text me. You ain't said a bitch ass thing.
I ain't get no signal where I'm at. I had to leave Dallas.
This don't matter to y'all, but just for shits and giggles, let me just let y'all see this, okay? Because see, now if y'all all remember, this all kickstarted because of me monetizing her channel, okay? I'm not steering away from that. That is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the motherfucking truth. And so she felt like when I said, okay, I did everything, woo, good luck. Now they didn't already, made plans, everything, this, that, and the third. I've been sliding out. He been sliding in. And I did, even though I ain't heard from her, whatever, that's cool. She in a situationship. It can't get no easier than this. I did everything. I circled the shit. Hit that. Boom. Add payment method. This is what that was supposed to be. That was that check. All she had to do was that. Add payment, and it would fly. But then she wanted to sit there mad, because she felt like I was being shady. Because I said good luck. Nigga, I just lost my motherfucking friend. Just like you lost your motherfucking friend. I ain't got time for this shit. And then you got a whole man. Let that nigga help you fucking But anyway. So that's what really kickstarted the shit between her and I. And that was on some petty shit. So what it said to me was, you was already on some fuck shit. You was ready to go ahead and start trying to X me out. I think she thought she found her next cash cow. And she had him locked in. And so, yeah, she was ready to dismiss me because, she's a user. So, yeah, so something as petty as that, and then she come with that old fuck ass narrative talking about that she came back and she heard me say something about fuck you. Girl, I ain't no girl.
Uh-huh.
Good plan, wrong woman. Let me see what this is right quick.
She came back.
Ooh, can't show you that. Hold on, let me see. Hold on.
It was about time for me to go back. I'm gonna have that.
I'm just trying to see something. Hold on. I don't know.
Did everybody see that private part that was shown the other day that made everybody throw up? Y'all can file a lawsuit against your eyeballs.
Girl, did you see that?
I didn't see it. I didn't
Oh,
see
That was
God.
disgusting.
Oh my God. I got an eye appointment. It's shit.
Whoever took that video is crazy because they had to go back and get it right.
What happened?
She T-bombed herself, and why did you do that? That was the worst thing I've ever seen. My eyes, I'm blind right now.
Let me tell y'all, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Let's get back to the BBW. Now I ain't gonna lie. Now I ain't seen my situation down there.
No, don't tell
Ever
me.
since 1966. But when I got a glimpse, I wasn't even born. But when I got a glimpse, I had to get in front of the mirror and lift up my stomach and then my fupa just to make sure my lady pocketbook didn't have any remnants. Like, it's no plastic surgery. It's no rejuvenation of it's dead. Like, I'm still like, I'm flabbergasted. How do you do that to her? Like, why is she looking like that? Why? Because like I'm saying, I know you had 4 vaginals, and in the last 4 were sectionals. So, the fuck going on down there?
Couch sex? What kind of section? Who?
Hold on. Did she open it? Like it was open?
That was bad.
Yeah, it was
No.
open. So Toya,
No,
Don't
I'm
ever let her talk about you no more.
shaking right the fuck out.
Man.
Something jumped out the screen and said "rawr," and I cut it off. I said, "What the devil?" Mm-mm.
Look, girl, I'm so crunk with fucking goddamn self-esteem, girl. I'm talking about. I had to make sure my lady pocketbook was straight. I'm like, girl, you
Smell
all
your phone.
right? What's wrong with my phone? Hold on.
No, if you go to that picture, then smell your phone. Watch.
Girl,
I don't give a damn.
I had to go get a whole nother phone. Man, big fuck that shit. Girl, I threw that phone in the trash. We ain't doing that.
Mm.
Hey, future reference, if you gonna porn bomb, man, you somebody
You
else.
somebody else off Pornhub or
Yeah,
wherever you do.
I mean, like you been
And
doing.
then for the record, while you up there talking, sweetie, tomorrow I'll be 43, and it still don't look like that, sweetheart. Dookie
Oh,
booty. Boo
so
boo. Smell your fingers when you got the bathroom, little girl.
Her pussy dripping oil and it's ugly. That's crazy work.
is live while I'm live. Let me see who the fuck she live with. Cause see, just a minute.
Now she trying to scope, baby. Baby, let me tell you something, honey. I'll be 43 tomorrow and still don't look like that. You better. You said Boost even turned you down, and that's bad.
That's bad. I mean, look, the last couple of times I was on her panel and he was there. Let's be very clear. You know, nigga was he was hollering at the player. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, don't flatter yourself, girlfriend.
Yeah, shout out to Booster though, because I do need a loan.
I don't think you his cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was a bad day in the A when you went against Ronnie.
Oh, what is we finna see? Oh, I thought we finna see something.
Can y'all hear it? Can y'all hear?
We can't hear nothing.
Okay, hold on. Let me think. Y'all can't hear shit? Hold on.
No.
I can't hear nothing. I'll be right back, Sam. I love you.
Okay. I wonder why y'all can't hear it. Hold on.
I wanna take you down. Really wanna take you down.
I hate this. I can't hear this shit. Hold on. Let me see how I'm gonna do this.
You can always use another device if you want.
That's what I'm gonna do because yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, look, everybody. It's just me and you. Okay, we got 18. Okay, all right, y'all. Hold on. Let me hurry up. I know y'all got
I look
places.
a hot mess, y'all. I would be on camera.
Yeah, I'm today and today. You know, I'll be usually cammed up too, but
Matter of fact, hold on, I still look a mess, but let me.
is she really? She well, thank you for all the support, because I'm assuming that's what we're doing here.
What?
Said person is streaming me. Let me see here. So let me go to. Let me see. Is it photos? I got the folders here. I'm sorry, y'all. I knew this was gonna happen. I know that this was gonna happen.
I look a
Hey,
hot mess.
girl, you look good. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay.
I look a hot mess today.
You look
But it's
good,
okay.
girl.
While we get the audio straight, at least y'all get some visuals or something. You know what I'm saying?
Something. All right, let's see. All right, y'all. Tell me, can y'all hear? I don't even know where the microphone is at. Can you hear it real good or no? Oh, maybe I can. Hold on. I know what I can do. Hold on. All right, so let me set this up. She went to go and stay with another friend, and this, if y'all remember the infamous time that she was in the, let me turn off my Bluetooth off of this. She was dancing in the garage, and Buddy Lee captured it. All right, so let me do that. All right, can you hear it? Get this bitch too.
Country James, hey.
Yeah, I guess she ain't opening the door. I don't remember what happened, but I don't fight on my friends like that. If they hit me, I need to go on and get the fuck up out of here.
Can you hear it?
Talk to the baby right quick. I just talked to him. I just talked to my nephew. Cause ain't no way I should have got hit. I went for what? Cause I don't do nobody. She don't care how much drunk I get. I don't do anything for somebody just want to hit me. What's up? Why was y'all hitting on me yesterday? What did I do? Okay, but what y'all hit me for? Well, I don't remember. I just woke up with a headache. So what y'all hit me for? No, what you hit me for? I didn't hit you. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hell. I ain't gonna say I hit you first. I don't raise my hands at my friends. For what? Okay, but for what? I don't hit on my friends. Trish, I don't swing on my friends. You can't step there and make that up. I don't hit none of my friends. And as bad as Momo used to come at me, I ain't never put my hands on her either. Nah, you got drunk and you hit me. I don't believe that because I don't put my hands on my friends. You can ask my best friend on the phone. I don't care how drunk I get. I don't put my hands on my friend. And Mama got in my face before, and I ain't put my hands on her. You friend. What? I call the police. I don't remember none of that shit. I'm waking up with a fucking headache. I don't remember none of that. Nobody's smoking no weed. I just woke up. I was smoking. Patrice. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. All right.
All right, so did you hear that?
We heard that.
Okay, so the comical part about it is this. She don't hit on her friends. She's the common denominator. Police was called. Mm-hmm. The woman and her child had to fight Wu off. They had to fight Wu off of them. What actually happened, I'm not exactly sure. If I continue to play it on, she I had to pay for her to get back home. She was on the other side of Houston. Uber her back to said person man to get away from that situation because now that bridge has been closed. It's been crossed. It's been burned. You put pause on the calls. You touch them motherfuckers. Don't have to keep your hands to yourself. All right. Let's see. Maybe one more, you think? And we're entering, we got 10 more minutes. Should we do the last call I did with the mom?
If you want.
I think she would end the show nicely because, you know, I called her mom I got her mom phone number. I called her mom. Oh, hold on. Last conversation I had with Woo is when she was on what's that man's name? I call him Jiminy Cricket. Johnny Big.
Yeah.
His panel. Okay. Girl got comfortable. Her and Larry got into a fight. I wasn't there for that. I heard that she was hurt bad. Instantly, I'm always, this wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Nah, because, you know, I'm trying to keep it cute. Okay, so I'm trying to set the tone. I'm trying to show people differently a way of doing this. You know what I'm saying? But still spill her truth. Just because she takes it upon herself to tell everybody else's business. So I called her.
I had to call you from my regular line.
Girl, well, let me call you. Who's on the phone? Who is on the phone with us?
Nobody would have said conference call on your screen.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Somebody call me. Attention to what the fuck she says here, okay?
The kid's mad at him. The kid's friend is mad.
Hold on.
In the closet with a 19-year-old.
You know.
What they was talking to me, that made.
Hold on. She all over the board with it. You know the bitch.
You know, when, you know, Xanax for one person does not do that for me.
Coming down.
See,
all right, here we go.
Johnny did.
What is doing to be a client to our service to Kareem.
Right. So why did you feel safe? Why did you even give him contact? Like after that shit went down over there with you. Why you just didn't? My question to you is, okay, do you really think it's safe over there at Broadway?
What? Smoke and drink all fucking day. No.
I can't speak to it. I don't.
Here we go.
Goddamn, you couldn't see the gut from the cigar on the.
Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry.
I hang around regular white people that get to.
Hold on, y'all.
All right. Pass me the Xanax. Don't pass me no white people.
Oh, here we go.
Let me tell you, because I did be honest. Because to me, if I'm shit.
Hold on.
About the Xanax, but my Xanax don't.
Hold on, because I'm a pillhead.
She said,
if he was a true criminal, he wouldn't qualify for public.
All right, so boom. Larry was said person man was doxxed, and it was said that he was a pedophile. In all my years of knowing him and her, I've never heard that. I don't think that would have flew with her. So the initial call was, what's that nigga name? Let me run him, because, you know, I'm very concerned because, you know, if somebody, I don't know who did it and the validity of it, if it was true, but more so I was concerned about that boy. So she was providing me with his information. And then we get into
assistance, right?
So she even called me today. She said, "Woo, don't hit nobody link. Stop."
I don't know why the fuck you see what I don't understand, Woo, about you, and I understand.
I just got tired of the slander. That's why I didn't.
I'm talking about you should have stayed low last night. You should not have gotten back up on that panel last night after that shit went on. And then you went over there to B-Way.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I took my Xanax and I had some fucking Taylor.
So why the fuck didn't you go to sleep? That's what it does to me.
I wanted to. When something bothered me, you can tell when something bothers
me.
But
Woo, you sit here and you picked on at me, Woo, about the Xanax. But my Xanax don't have me on rant and raves. And it don't have me on panel cussing people out.
I was very much relaxed. Listen to me. I was very much
relaxed. I understand that.
Larry, YouTube had nothing to do with why I snapped off, and Xanax had no part in it.
Yeah, but I'm speaking on me.
Listen to me. If I'm chilling and I'm on my little medicine and I am drinking, don't leave me where the fuck I'm at. I was even asleep for 3 days when people was looking for me on YouTube and asking where the fuck I was. Sleep. I took my medicine. I did.
I agree with you. I agree with you. It puts you to sleep.
Let me tell you, because I did be honest. Because remember when I was around Bobby. They kept on saying have a screenshot of some white powder on the fucking. If you look at the fucking screenshot, which is real good, that they will sit up there and make up that lie. You can see it's a bag of weed. You can see cigar dust, so you can see a lighter. They lied that the bag of weed, which is green in the motherfucker, was a powder bag. So I said, let me tell y'all something. I take Xanax. Kissy wasn't lying. Pass me the Xanax. Don't pass me no white people drugs. I said that on Broadway Live. I said it on
You
Brand
said
New
Kissy,
Live.
so you said Sadly wasn't lying.
I did.
Okay,
I can tell you.
I'm asking. I'm just saying. You said that, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah, then you can ask Broadway and all that.
I ain't got no problem.
Because guess who asked me the question? Duck. Duck asked me the question on Broadway. He said, yeah, well, I want to talk about it because I read a comment that said, mood must be high. Well, Bobby right now said, first of all, stop stereotyping every white girl. I get it right because remember they did Amber like that. Remember Amber, my friend. Remember?
Yes, I remember the one with she had silver teeth or silver gold teeth.
Yeah, with the gold.
Yes, I remember.
So I said, why is it every time I bring somebody to the boy, y'all stereotype them when they white? Because I hang around white people don't mean they don't fiends. I hang around regular white people that get to their shit. You know, Bobby gonna get to it. Bobby sell a body, baby. She ain't finna be broke. You know that. And remember, Bobby the one who put me on that motherfucking doctor when I go get the pills and stuff.
I know that. I know what Bobby is.
Okay.
I know what Bobby is.
At the same time, the way that people were stereotyping and doing that goofy shit, I just wanted to prove when they go, because Mr. West, not just Mr. West, Monroe, they took a screenshot of the tray, and you can clearly see it's a dime bag of weed.
I ain't see the live, but I'm told it was Sugar Booger on the plate. She said it was a white sticker. I can't confirm nor deny. But what I can say is this. The bitch ain't got no fucking prescription. The bitch admitted to being on fucking meds that night. Who meds? She was on alcohol. Now, she poked fun at you. No, did she ever poke? No. She spoke about your ailment. It was me and Peach. We're the pillheads. We're the pillheads. We're the drunks. We're the drunks. All right? Type shit. All right. Last recording. I don't know. It might be. Let me see. Hold on. Nah, hold on. Because just contingent. Since you're recording, I got an undivided attention.
Women.
I don't know if I want to do the mama. Hold on.
If you can tell me no, but I want to afford you the opportunity to, because see, everybody has this perception. I read it, MHB got you, and you said that night you wish you would have swallowed. I think the whole state of America wish you would have swallowed that night too. That bitch should have been either swallowed or in the toilet flushed. But neither here nor there, she's here. But it's the stuff that she says about you, your mother, your auntie, her children, that I would like clarity. I would like for you to speak your side about. What do you think? Okay. I would truly appreciate it. And it's just going to be, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to brainstorm tonight. I'm going to type up all the questions because I have to recall all the conversations her and I had, because the whole objective is to dispel anything she spoke on you negatively. Because what I told Kareem, I said, Kareem, this, because she keeps talking about that generational curse shit. Okay, granted, you had a baby early. Okay, aside from that, you understood the assignment. You went and got a job. You went and you were the one that took care of your kids. You said the only mistake that you wish that you didn't make was Gerald. You know what I'm saying? And, and what he, mentally did to your kids. But, we as mothers, it's no way that we could have seen it coming. It's no way. And that's what I'm battling right now with my baby daddy. I had to get him restrained from the household. And it's just, it's so much damage that's been done. Keeping him around for 20 years when it'd been best he went down. We could try to save him. You know what I'm saying? So call me tomorrow. Because I got a lot of goons, man. I got everybody in my life. Okay, that's what I said, but I healed.
Okay, this is
I healed.
me in the closet.
They should be on stupid shit like I didn't really wrecked her damn life.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. And that's why it's so imperative to me that these people hear the sound of your voice.
I be telling her, I said, girl, you don't know what some kids really went through. You ain't never went a day without a meal, clothes, and a roof over your head.
And how long you been with your? How long you been working for your company, mommy?
Oh, I was there 20 plus years.
That's what I'm fucking talking about, girl. I can remember. Look. So I'm a pill popper. This bitch said that I tried committing suicide. Girl, I'm DOD. I'm out on leave without pay. Okay. This bitch takes people trauma, spins it, and make complete lies. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm a pill popper, and I'm a drunk. And all I drink is tequila. Well, first of all, yes, my preference, my drink of choice is tequila. I am an adult, and Lunazel, please. And that, when did that become illegal? And if, in fact, I tried to overdose on medication, do you think that they would continue to prescribe? Not only prescribe, but increase the dosage? If they felt like I was trying to off myself with medication? Now, the real question is, Denasia Janae Thomas, how do you get access to your Zambars? Because last time we talked about it, you told me you had a prescription. They thought you was abusing it, and they won't write you any more prescriptions. So, bitch, you go and buy your shit off the street. And so this bitch, you know, her stupid ass, I just get one bar that lasts me a month. Bitch, how the fuck? First of all, how can you diagnose yourself to where you can get you a pill? And then what the fuck a 1 day worth of pill gonna do for you for the other 29 days in a month? In the very way that all your friends been dying there in Port Arthur, because what she does is she'll do the tongue. I don't know if it even. She tests it with her tongue. I don't know if it's supposed to make it numb. I don't know nothing about street pharmaceutical shit. I don't know nothing about nothing, so I can't really speak on it. But this is what this bitch do. And then somebody else said that you know, Larry laces his weed with cocaine. All we know, we just watch them pass and we back to each other and back and forth. My next concern is of course, Amir. Because let me see. This last week, Wu got into it with Larry. She powered up. She cammed up. She always camp. She don't never cam up when it starts. She cam up in the middle and at the end. At any rate, he came walking through his door with a knife. And she had nunchucks on with the knife on the end of it. So many people had gotten triggered by it. People was calling CPS. Everybody, where's Mir? Where's Amir? Oh, Amir wasn't here. Then lo and behold, you see Mir walking in the background. The bitch should be lying, just be lying. Just to be lying. Then the bitch goes and sleep with another trucker.
I'm telling.
And she said she got petty pussy. She slept with the trucker. He didn't give her no money. He slept with her because, well, she slept with him because she didn't like his baby mama. Oh, that's what we doing with time. So it seems like once she got her first YouTube body, which is Kareem, ever since then, mommy, this bitch has been so over. Everybody wants to sleep with her. Everybody wants her. This bitch sending out pussy pics with bumps in it. She's sending goddamn, you know, she's having camera snips and they showing her body, you know, and everybody keep asking me,
I'll be right back.
you know, Wu gay. So are you and Wu lovers? What the baby? I am strictly. Look at your phone, mommy.
Okay.
This was just last week, girl. A bitch. Look. I'm 6 feet, 300 some odd pounds, whatever. I'm gonna cam up so you can meet me. You can see who the fuck you're talking to. Bitch just she put my goddamn self-esteem back to 1,000. After I see this body built wrong, bitch. They was like, hey, your girl got 3 nipples. I said, no, man, stop playing. You know, cause see, even though I'm mad at the bitch, I'm not gonna steal.
She had that on.
Yes, girl. She tapped the cam on, and everybody saw this shit. This bitch got. Do you see how her titties hang long? Now this is an example of a long titty, no nipple having bitch. Come on, mama. Come on, church. And why? What's wrong with the one on the far right? What's the matter with its leg? Why the fuck is it looking like it's deformed? And so, look, I'm prepared. Like if okay, so unfortunately, like I was telling you, I got her birth certificate, driver's license. When I was getting hold on. What happened? What happened? Hold on. That's nobody but baby Jesus. Look at that. It stopped. Did y'all hear that? Hold on. You hear it? No?
Not right now.
Oh, yeah, it stopped. Hold on. Let me see what the problem is. Hold on. Nobody but Jesus. Hold on. We got one more.
TT.
Okay, here we go. TT.
TT.
Okay, here we go.
My sister do though. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
Don't say nothing about you stay in my house, Denisha, because if I'm gonna tell you this, all those kids, basically, they daddies got them, except for one.
Why? I know the daddies. That's what I'm saying. I know the daddies didn't just say, "Oh, you're pregnant. Okay, when you have this baby, the baby comes with me." It was something that.
No, it was. That's okay. Well, the night she first got in trouble with CPS, the night had 3 kids and was on her 4th one.
How was she then?
So CPS went back before she had some kids.
Hold on.
Other kids.
So the 3 kids that she had.
That was the 3 oldest ones.
Okay, did she raise those?
No. Okay, so the nation oldest daughter, grandmother, was the one put CPS in the nation's life.
Okay.
That's why she always Vina this, Vina this, Vina this, Vina this. I used to tell the nation, you put that lady in too much of your business. And when you do that, they're going to be in your business.
Correct.
Every time me and the nation had an argument, she would call that lady.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when Ariana come along, she always, come get this baby. Come get the baby. Come. Kendall used to just come get her. In Malaysia's case, now Malaysia the second daughter, in Malaysia's case, her daddy wasn't trying to do none of that.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when it was time to go to court for CPS, we the ones showed up. But the nation kept telling the court she lived in my house. So you know what that meant. I could never get none of the kids.
Why? Oh, because hold on, because they didn't want the kids around the mom.
What would be the point of taking them from her and she's still in the house?
Correct.
They don't do that.
But why are they taking her? But why are they taking her? Was she high on drugs?
Okay, so no. The nation had just moved in her apartment, her first apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, she let Vina know where she was immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So when Vina went out there to go get Layla, which is the nation's oldest child, the nation wasn't in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And Malaysia, Ariana, no, it was Malaysia.
What about Layla? Who's Layla?
That's the oldest child.
Okay.
It was Layla and Malaysia in the house. And Vina called the cops. The nation say she walked to the front of the apartment complex. But when Vina went there, the nation wasn't in the house. And Vina called the cops. That was her first bout with CPS.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's fast forward to
Ariana,
the 4th child, which is a boy.
Okay, what's that boy name?
Kevontae.
Okay.
So she's at this guy's house on 7th Street. And the police was called. And because it was a child in the house, CPS got called again. She had this boy thinking that boy was his daddy.
I believe it.
So when all the shit came to a head, and me, I was on my own shit, minding my own business. But every time, people was always trying to drop these kids to me other than the nation. Now I'll take them back to the nation. I gotta go to work. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, what was the boy's name?
Kevontae.
Okay, go ahead.
So CPS removed him. So we all went to court. I tell the nation, I'm gonna get him. Don't tell them people you don't say nothing about you stay in my house, the nation, because if I got to put you out for him, I'm gonna have to do that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Right. The nation got to understand and told the people she lived at my house. Mm-hmm. Boom, that went Kevontae. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? But the day of that court, the nation took a lady who I didn't know with her as well to Nico. That's who got Kevontae.
A perfect stranger?
A perfect stranger to me. I wouldn't know that lady if she walked in my face right now. My sister do though. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that one Kevontae. Okay. Now let's go on up to TT.
Okay, here we go. TT.
Okay. TT is Tim's daughter. Okay?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out. Here comes CPS again. Okay? Here comes CPS again. So every time CPS step in, here come them daddies. You know what I'm saying? Now give me my child. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So she don't have any kids that don't give a fuck about their children. Mm-hmm. And my attitude was, as long as they're not in the house with the nation, I'm good. Right. Because every time the nation brought a baby to my house, I had to get up out of my sleep and wake her up and get up. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now let's go to Tyson. Mm-hmm. CPS never did fuck with her about Tyson. What the nation did was when Tyson was only a couple of months, she left him with some girl in Port Arthur. Okay. Somebody told the nation that the girl was putting NyQuil in Tyson's bottle. So her and the nation start arguing on the telephone. The nation threatened to kill the girl, and she left Tyson on my porch.
The girl did?
Yes. That's why Tyson wasn't never in the system with her and her bullshit. Mm-hmm. Okay. Who after Tyson?
Amir.
You
forgot about Chance. Chance is before Tyson, right?
Yes. Well, with that, the nation and her little gay friend Walter turning the fuck up in the apartment. And OD'd on some shit. Mm-hmm. They said the fake weed, because, at that time they had some bad fake weed out there. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't just the nation. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of them was popping up in that hospital. Wow. But she just happened to be the pregnant one. So.
Did she know she was pregnant?
They gave her a C-section. They gave her a C-section with Chance, right? Mm-hmm. And it was so bad. They moved Chance from Beaumont and took him to Houston's hospital by the zoo. That Memorial Hermann. Mm-hmm. They got so many of them out there, but this one was downtown Houston. It was so bad they wouldn't let me see him. Mm-hmm. I couldn't even see him. So we started meeting up with these people at at this little mall in Baytown. So that's where we would have to go to see Chance. They wanted Chance for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Chance is the mixed one.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted it. And they kept, every time Steven would take a DNA test, every time he would take a DNA test, they would tell him it came back. He had to take 3 DNA tests. And we all know that this kid was definitely his.
All right, I'm gonna stop there because I mean that's a 2-hour recording. Hold on, let me get you back on Bluetooth so I can hear y'all.
That was a lot. Child.
And see, the mom agreed to come on live, but then I understand that being her child, that they have to deal with her. They have to live with her, even though they don't live with her. But the audacity, it's just the audacity for her to speak on anybody mothering their children, parenting their children in their lives. Just like Seymour said, he was married for 16 years and his wife died. And he's held responsible for all these lives. I had 2. Peaches got 1. You know, it's always great. I wish I had baby daddies like hers, because the baby daddies I had didn't help me at all. So yes, she is blessed to have baby daddies. Now, if they wanted to do it willingly, or if they was forced because they didn't want their children in the system, whatever the case may be. But the state of Texas felt like the child was in the best hands with the other parent and not her. Nothing to poke fun about, but then for you to sit here and speak about anything about my children who are adults now, but you say something about my children, even though they're adults. Yes, my house was shot the fuck up. I mean, I could show you the bullets in the bathroom. I'm reminded of this shit every day.
That ain't nobody business, though.
It ain't nobody business, but guess what? It was her business to tell everybody. I did a live before this one about domestic violence because she wanted to take it upon herself to brag and boast about the fact my daughter was being physically abused by her baby daddy. But she got out that situation. But that wasn't her business to tell it all either. And now guess what? She has 8 children, but guess what? I haven't anything to say about them. It's not their fault. They're probably living their best life knowing that they're with the grandparents and the fathers, with the exception of one child. But the audacity. So, this live is basically to tell the truth about her that she didn't want to tell about herself when she had the opportunity. I guess I'll go ahead and just do one more. I'm going to do this, the police. Okay, so I was sleeping good. Kareem and her was moving forward as a unit. Larry, like I said, that's his apartment, right? I guess he decided, it was disrespectful. She was talking to a whole man while she was living in another man's house. Now, what I did, because I was in a relationship for 20 years, and, I didn't blur the lines. We was like Golden Girls up in this bitch. Everybody stayed in their room, separate rooms. I let dude know, look, the boy about to be 18. He about to graduate. What we got ain't shit. we're gonna respect each other. But as soon as he graduates, man, I'm gonna need you to move around. It was imperative that this man be in my child's life because I want to, I come from, if anything, I'm the disgrace of the family. I have 2 baby daddies. I got
You
2
are
baby
not a
daddies.
disgrace.
Well, because my mom had 1 baby daddy, my sister had 1 baby daddy. My auntie, like they don't, I was married and then he was abusive and he had a baby on me. So I had to leave. And then I had met my son's father. And then, so that's baby daddy number 2. Now I endured everything that came with it because I had to sit down because I could have easily had and been the same way as them. I can see how a woman can have a lot of kids by different baby daddies because we're looking for a relationship. It's just that men don't have the same intentions as we do. So I don't frown upon that at all. But
Right.
the concerning part is,
you gotta. But if you have a lot of different kids, you gotta be able to take care of a lot of different kids.
Absolutely, that's the thing.
Like at one point in time, she should have stopped. Like, okay, I can't handle it.
Birth control, man, that worked. I heard it works like a motherfucker. It didn't work. It worked for me because it kept me on my cycle. But that's your best friend. If you like pumping and doing all that good fun shit, then yeah, I recommend most definitely birth control because when I packed up my shit, I pack up my shit and my kids' shit. Niggas, when they pack up their shit, they pack up their shit and go. And so yes, at some point, and see, but then when you got everybody just coming and just grabbing the kids and going, I don't know if it's a mentality thing. It definitely did not come from her mom because her mom took care of all 3 of her kids by herself. So this some shit she made up. And let me just see if I can hurry up and quickly find the police officer. This is when she was said person was with on the phone with her soon to be significant other. He came. Look, I've been a bitch ass. I get cussed out all the motherfucker. The dude rants, rave. He's paranoid. He always thinking she's on YouTube. Most times she's not. So he waking up groggy. He's he's doing all that stuff. But then so I done got cussed out plenty of times. You know what I'm saying? But for whatever reason,
officers came out here and
hold up. He called said person, new man, a bitch. And then wow, said person, I can't hear you. You're on mute. Can you hear me?
Peaches is in the back.
Oh, okay, here we go. Okay.
Real quick before you play that recording, because since she's streaming and watching it live, sweetie, this is me. Austin.
Officers came out here in March.
Go ahead.
She says I don't have my child, so just wanted to correct that.
Hold on. Say wait. Hold on.
Oh no, Austin.
Hey, mommy, baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right there. So check yourself, sweetie. I have mine. Okay.
Type shit. So, what's up, D Money? Day one. Oh my God, everybody's coming out. Okay, so yeah, so look, and then look, whenever he would go off, he'd go in his vent rave. Like later on that day, he'll walk in with a bottle of wine, and then he apologized to me. I'm like, I know, man, I know, it ain't me. Hey, I'm collateral damage, But for whatever reason, when he called it that, when he called said person man a bitch, while she was on Facebook chat or Instagram chat, she bust this nigga head wide the fuck open. Now I'm happily tucked away in my beautiful California king bed. If anybody would like to come down to Georgia and keep me company, I got a side waiting for you. But I get called in the middle of the night said person man said, look, I don't know what the hell's going on. They got into a fight. He called me a bitch. Woo, cracked his head open. I think temporarily they apprehended her and put her in the back of the car. He said he's been trying to call. She's not answering the phone. So I kept trying to call because I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, I don't know what the fuck going on. So this ain't the first time. And this
that's the same officer. I remember when before I was off the Casey. That's the same officer that told me not to come back. Remember I said that was the officer that was passionate about me not coming back. That's him you talking to. Remember him?
Okay. Yes. You can Google the information, but they're not gonna take it. They're not gonna take it.
Right. I said that was officer not come your ass back.
I mean, I don't know.
That's not deep. So what happened to Larry? What happened to Larry?
So the DA didn't take charges on either or party, but just in the hospital got his head. I don't think he got stitches, but they cleaned him up. The head was bust open.
Go ahead.
She's saying he attacked her. Yeah, he's saying she.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why he feel like he can keep putting his hands on her, and she's not gonna do nothing. Yes. I keep telling you, he be hitting me first. I never put my stuff in a man's place. And I always tell her before anything go down, record this, listen.
She keeps covering though.
Yeah, I have several recordings where they were fighting. He pushed her with the door. She went flying. I got body bruises. I got a bunch of stuff. And I'm assuming he cut off her internet because we were trying to get a hold of her. We were trying to get a hold of her, and I couldn't get a hold of her.
Yeah, her phone's been here.
But did he cut off the internet? No. Okay. And even if he did, I still got access to Wi-Fi. Yeah, but you didn't answer the phone up and brought up your phone. Like he told me to, and I came back.
The duffel bag.
I got a few duffel bags. You don't see these duffel bags on the floor, this and that one and the other. If you want me to have some time to get my stuff together, I mean. I'm just trying to understand, because I'm trying to understand, she's been in that dwelling for over 30 days. She's been there since November last year.
She wants to leave, but at the same time, we have to separate parties.
She got a child.
Understandable. But then, like, Larry could go somewhere else, but his mama stayed right next door.
Right.
So I mean, yeah, what's the stop of us being right back out here at 2:30 in the morning?
What you was gonna be doing at 2:30 this morning?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. What you gonna be doing? Some donuts and some coffee?
No, not here.
No, I don't know there.
I've been here since like 9.
That's what I'm saying. I would get all my shit and get the fuck out of here.
And it is kind of frustrating when you've been here once before. So it's like, I mean, don't listen, you don't listen.
Well, it's not that they don't listen, it's just that he's very manipulative. I told him that in the car.
Hey, y'all see how she got that nice little background so we won't know where she at, even though she had said person house? See how she got that nice little that little background in the back so you can't see what the fuck is going on, but we know where she at. All right, let me keep playing.
I'm here. Come here with me. You shouldn't have left. I was wrong. All that extra shit to make you get in your heart space, pull your heartstrings.
What's going on, my king?
Ain't now I gotta be right because I'm a medium on YouTube. Tell them about my YouTube. I ain't a big hearted person on YouTube with my mediumship. Yes.
Come on, you waste time.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm not wasting no time. I told you I was gonna take it. I just grab everything to walk out the door. I got shit.
But you have to. You have to. Whatever you get. But when you get in a situation like this, you put yourself in.
He's not here. I'm not afraid.
He is here.
He's not here. He's at the hospital. I understand. I'm grateful for not being arrested, but he's at the hospital. I got to get out of here.
We've been patient with you for the longest. We've been patient.
I understand that, but I still got this shit. All the shit that's in this car is
You think you gonna put all that in four them little duffel bags?
I'm gonna throw away some things just to get out of here.
Like, we're not staying here all night for that. But
I don't want you to stay right now.
It was domestic violence. We cannot just leave you here. If you there, he's gonna come back soon. So if you, well, you saying
I got time right now.
You too grown to have a hard head.
I'm not trying to have a wine. I'm just trying to make sure I don't leave nothing behind that's important. It's not about the clothes. I don't want to leave nothing important behind. I can always get clothes and shit to me.
Look, I'm giving you 10 minutes.
10. I'm giving you 10 minutes to tie those double bags. One look when I social security clothes and our birth certificates and important stuff that I need.
That's the most important stuff you need.
I don't care about the clothes. I'm scared about my other stuff.
Like I just told you, we're giving you 10 minutes to get the important stuff that you need.
10 minutes, I'm gonna go to jail.
You going to jail? Yes, get locked up. Yes, get locked up.
I'm telling you, I don't know trying to.
And catch an attitude with the people. You done called the people.
Break on night in the fucking jail, but goddamn, it ain't gonna take me 10 minutes to get my shit and get out of here.
So I'm gonna stop it here because the baby gets on here, and then he's talking to me because I always talk to him, and he's trying to, flip the camera over, show me the blood, and the police officer's telling me he's trying to show you the counter, and I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But see, again, I'm on fight and flight mode because I don't know what the fuck is happening, but I automatically, damn, this nigga done fucked. What did he do? Just trying to give her an opportunity to get up out that situation. Please don't get locked up. Whoop, goddamn, get your shit and go. But that's her apartment. That's her apartment. So why the fuck? Why for she got to pack up her shit and go? Help me understand, church.
That's not her home.
So I can time. Say what now?
She's a homeless turd.
Well, I gotta, hey, it has part 1. Hopefully we don't have to go to part 2, but I dedicate a part to Buddy Lee where she said she left and she had a king size blow up bed, came back to some 2 twin size blow up beds because she's sleeping on the floor.
Wow.
Yeah, remember she wanted to do that. She wanted to do mattress challenge. She wanted to do a mattress challenge. She wanted to do a mattress challenge. I said, well, you go first, bitch. Yeah, want to come look at me talking about girl. So yeah, she can't scoot the table to the table. She don't know nothing about paying rent. She don't know nothing about a bill. She don't know nothing about raising kids. She don't know none of that shit. Everything that she's saying, she poke and probe and hold on. She didn't remember you said that today she's done, but look, put your screen back on, Christina.
What happened?
Put your screen back on. Who live?
Oh, she hiding. I guess who's this with a big wig? Hold on. Who that?
Oh!
What? I got my projector on in my room. What?
A big wig?
Why she hiding?
Cause she ain't supposed to be there. What in the waka flocka? Hey girl. Hey
what?
Girl.
You can't even make this shit up.
Hey. I don't know what to say.
This is giving Amy Winehouse. They try to make me go to rehab.
She said,
what you know about this?
Yeah. See, but who's fucking who? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn,
yeah.
Damn, bitch, can I get one? Can I get one, bitch? Can I get one?
Well.
You've been going 365 days and 365 fucking nights. I can't get this. I'm trying to end all the beef, nigga. Like, keep my name out your mouth. But you know, I got 3 more clips with 10 bullets in it. That's the purpose of me pulling out all my phones. Now, how the fuck you want to do this? Now, the objective is let's dead this shit. I got shit to do, nigga. I got other things productive to do with my time. But what you're not gonna do is keep going and crossing motherfuckers who've been good to you.
Oh wait, look at this shit. You can look at this. Wow!
She lied.
Oh wait.
Hey, she lied in herself. You know, like it's like, you know, at this point, yeah. Just contingent. This nigga get creative and start lying and shit like that. I don't know. I got time. You know. I got time. I got the next 60 days not to do a bitch ass thing. And then I got guests coming to come down to visit me. And then I'm supposed to be traveling abroad. I'm excited about that. So, you know, I got real life shit going on. I got real life, real people with my good lonely ass. You know what I'm saying? With my broke ass. Look, hey, she tricked me out of, you know, money. That's cool. I ain't filed for no bankruptcies. Met the bitch, I had 1 car. Bitch gone, I got 3. Heard something about I'm waiting for my father to die. The fuck you talking about? Nigga, I get paid 40 stacks sitting right here in this bed. What are you talking about? My dad came here in October. This year be 2 years. How the fuck was I making it then? You're not gonna sit here and take my motherfucking credit, bitch. I don't work 2 jobs for nothing.
Do you want to see my picture when I was at my ex funeral?
I see. And you rocking that blue. Yeah.
Fuck that bitch. She would never be me.
She could never.
Ever.
She could never. And just like, you know, someone said, hey, man, we just got to lift her up in prayers. You know,
yeah. This is how I wake up. This is how I wake up.
We're not, girl. Yeah,
I don't have good days.
Christina.
Yeah, this is when I left the funeral.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, that was cute.
This bitch is crazy.
Yeah, she is sick.
What's wrong? What's wrong, Sanity?
Nothing. I'm just saying, like, she thinks she calling me ugly, calling me fat. Bitch, fuck her. Fuck her.
She did that just on her live just now?
On her live, yeah.
And see, the only way I'm not affected, that's why I'm not watching her live.
You got to understand, like, people like her, she likes shit like this. Right. This is why I don't give her nothing. Mm-hmm. I don't give her shit. I don't engage. I don't do nothing because she likes this. This is her life. We got other shit to do. We doing other shit. I can't keep my eyes on this bitch all damn day. Fuck her.
I don't. I don't even go to live anymore. I don't.
Jojo said you gonna do one and done, or you gonna have a part 2?
It's just contingent. I don't know. I'll get with my people in the back and see what it's feeling like. Cause just contingent. Just contingent. I don't know. Looked at my watch. I might have. Look, I ain't even got no watch. Looked at a watch. I might got time. I mean, I don't know. Because I think you know, hearing from the mother, hearing from the police, hearing her blacking out with a friend, beating them up, then calling the police. I mean, do we not see a pattern here, people? You know, and the people that are supporting her, thank you. The people that are homing her or, you know, on YouTube trying to get her mind off of the negative stuff and just staying concentrated on positivity, please continue to occupy her and help elevate her. Help elevate her. And most importantly, this will never be a bridge that she can cross ever again. She could never in real life, in real time, talk to me. She can never call me on my phone or any of my social media outlets and speak to me. because I'm protecting my peace. It's very unfortunate. I'm sorry she did that to you, Sanity. Sorry what she's done to you, Christina. I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing what this grown, able-bodied motherfucker did? Like,
right. Because I empathize.
She is crying over there right now.
I empathize for you.
Is she really?
Nanny Dog, Peaches.
She having a meltdown. She can't even breathe.
That shit, Kareem, fucking Johnny Diggs, that nigga. He didn't even know he was. Look. And then he said, what made me be like, okay, let me stop being mean to him, even though I know.
Hold on. Nuck if you bug, bitch. Yeah. Y'all go strike her asses. No, I'm tired of her. She over here talking about who crying. Bitch, you crying.
Say a little bit louder in the back so a bitch can hear.
Fuck you. No, we're not apologizing. Let that bitch cry over there.
What are you going to do, bitch? What are you going to do? You're not going to do shit but run your motherfucking mouth. And frankly, I'm not one of those bitches that do that. I can't do all this. You're doing a lot of talking, baby girl. You can't go nowhere. So stop all that talking. Stop it. What are you going to do? You're not going to do shit. I'm not one of those. I can't go round for round with you in an argument and it go nowhere. I'm grown. And you need to grow the fuck up. You older than me, bitch. You're older than me, bitch. And you got more kids than me, bitch. And you ain't got shit. I swear to God, I better not be like you at your motherfucking age, bitch. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. You need to settle down and get your life together. You need to get off this YouTube and don't give a fuck what other people think about you. That's what you need to do. Because I know you're listening, bitch. I know your weird ass is sitting there up there listening. Being a weird bitch, listening to motherfuckers that you don't like, bitch. You could have just apologized. Really, it's past that now. But you could have just apologized and stuck to your word. But your word means nothing. And I'm sorry, I can't deal with you. I just crying, bitch. You need to go take a bath. You need to go do something. Crying. Bitch, bathe in your tears. I don't know. Get that dookie stain out your asshole. I don't know. But move around. We don't want to have to keep doing it.
Always saying I'm crying. How many times y'all seen me cry? Girl, like I told you, don't get caught up with the name. Don't get caught up with the name. And I certainly... I'm not gonna let you create that narrative, but I'm gonna make sure we're gonna get your truth out, bitch. We're gonna get your truth out. And that ain't nothing to be proud of, ho. And it ain't nothing you can defend. Cause you an able-bodied motherfucker. You an able-bodied motherfucker that don't want to do a bitch ass thing in life. You're low vibrational. Elevate yourself. Ain't that what you told me? Ain't that what you told me? Come on, man.
She don't know what she told you. She was high.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But guess what? Spirituality was the best thing that ever came into my life.
Who was that?
5D.
You got a weird circle.
Yeah, she called 5D her fiance.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that. I thought I was the only one that heard it.
No, girl. I couldn't believe that was the next character unlocked. I lost my shit. We can't hear you, 5D. But, it was the character unlocked and the fact that this man was on YouTube. He come on, man. I'm so involved in all of their lives. And then when she started putting the camera on and showing the inside of his house, she was proclaiming, I got all my kids. Nigga, you only had one kid, the rest of those was his. And I was getting mad because people were then now threatening to come and she outside. Everybody know where she at. I'm mad. Why the fuck are you putting him and his kids in harm's way?
Because she don't care about nobody but herself. don't care about nobody but herself, baby.
Absolutely.
You can't fight somebody like that. You can't. For what?
I just ain't never been. I've never been in this situation, Sanity. I've never been in. All of my friends, I'm still friends with to death do us part. I hear you, 5D.
Yeah, I'm back, y'all.
Yeah,
Hey, 5D.
We done now.
Hey. I had to take my kiddos to Walmart, Wally World.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all sing with your good single parent dad ass.
I hope you put a ring of protection over all of us while we did this.
My light, my candle, and I got my candle.
Yeah, because this homeless turd, she trying to play with.
You saw me. I was on a choke for a minute. The Palo Santos vote would stop. Yes, ma'am.
This is not considered bullying. This is just telling the truth.
Times 10.
Because good God.
Yeah, apparently 5D. She's streaming my live and she's saying some mean things to people who are now trying to support. Well, so just be here on the panel to support me.
I don't really give a fuck what she says. I don't really care what she says. I don't really care what she does. She has no effect on me or my fucking life. And that's why I can be so cool, calm, and collected. You can't give people like her energy. You just can't. Your energy is be better off somewhere else. I don't care if your energy is going into using the bathroom. It don't need to be on her shitty booty ass.
Negative. No, she don't. She might miss my money. And I'm gonna tell you, as soon as that man, I'm telling you, when you remove that negative energy out, I'm telling you how you get blessed so abundantly. The abundance. She thinks she tricked me out of the bag. Man, what you talk about? Do you know how many tens of thousands of dollars have been run through my hand in this last year?
What I think is you can't hide yourself. You gotta be yourself. And my dad always say that mask come off. So yes, I do think she wants friends. I do think she wants us to be friends and cool with her again. I do think that, but it could never happen because if you keep doing what you're doing and you keep hurting your friends, we can't trust you. We can't trust you. Your word is for shit. You act like a donkey and you don't take care of your business.
And OG Jamel, you know that, you was there at the beginning. And yes, it is weird to find, but there are real people here on this of the net. There are real people. I'm a real person. And the same way I am online is the same way I am in life. Am I lying, 5D?
No, you're not lying.
Motherfucker calls me in the morning time just to get a great laugh. I mean, I don't change. I'm not here online looking for friends. It just happens.
It just happens. Yeah. But I also think like people come on here, they be friends with somebody, and then they just do too much with it. Like they're not doing right. Then you don't really trust the person. Then you telling the person all your business. She had no
good intentions.
Her intentions were horrible. Her intentions were horrible. She knew what she could get, and she got it. And every time, I just feel like she used you.
She did.
And I feel like you're the victim here. And I feel like you need to stop apologizing for her actions because that's like Stockholm syndrome. Like, what the hell? No. No.
I mean, I always sit up here and say, basically life is a box, In that box, you got a particular time you spend in that box. You get to know people, you know what I'm saying? And move around, experience things of that nature. And then after a point of time, the big shift come, you go to another box. And if one is lucky, when you go to the next box, you might take one or two along with you from the last box you was in. You know what I'm saying? And the rest of them, you just go on your own path. That's just how it works. It always worked like that since we was children.
Right.
But sometimes people don't want to let you go. They don't want to let you go. They don't want to just let it go. That's what I want her to do. Let it go. Be at peace.
Yes, please be at peace.
Yeah. You know, it'll be a time. This is her trial. You know, this is trial time period. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their trials.
But sometimes God will put people in your life just to test you and to see what you do with it.
Right.
And you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful because if God put a person in your life just to see what you do with it and you don't do right by that person, baby girl, everything is gonna come crashing down. And that's why you're going crazy. That's why you can't stop thinking about people and you can't stop talking about people. You don't know what you're messing with. Because God put people in your life and you treated them like shit. You treated them like shit when you could have been so much better. She played the wrong mind games. She played the wrong mind games and shitted herself out of everything.
Yeah, she tricked herself. She tricked herself out of spot.
Yep.
You know, I think I don't believe in God because he played. Yeah, well, we're spiritual here. We're spiritual here.
I'm a spiritual being.
You know, if she can do it to a childhood friend, she'll do it to anybody. You know what I'm saying? So everybody is on the chopping block, but it's just unfortunate because now who does she really have? I love you too, OG Jamel. I love you too.
I just, you know, I wish the best for her.
I wish the best for her too, and I just hope, you know, she really just start doing some self-reflection. Stop always pointing the finger. Remember, always when you point one finger, you have three pointing back. On your part, you know what I'm saying? Go within and work your way out.
Yeah, it's all within. Yeah.
She did, and you was stomping. You had your feet on every nigga neck when it came to her.
Child, I was getting into arguments on panels. I got into it with my hair. What the hell?
OG Jamel, same shit.
You gotta
like I got into it with so many goddamn people over that girl. It's not even playing. Like it's not even funny. Like it is what it is. It is what it is. I made the choice to do it.
You know, trying to show, you know, a united front. You know, let people know that, hey, yeah, she got people.
She's not by her motherfucking self. That's what I wanted to show people. She's not by her motherfucking self.
Yeah,
she got somebody to have her motherfucking back. But
right, and that's what I wanted. Like whenever she would go live and like she would do drags, I'd be in the chat, but I'll never be in the panel because I'm not on that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And you loved her. You love her. I know you love her. I mean, everybody's conflicted, but you know, sometimes you have to love from afar. You have to love from afar.
Yeah.
A long handle.
You know, and so I'm good. I feel good. I feel this off my chest.
This don't even feel like a bad thing. I don't even feel like we did bad. I think as long as
I'm 46 years old. I can't get down and raunchy like y'all young people do. And I'm always trying to set the tone and show by example. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's other ways of, you know, tackling this and battling it. Now, I'm not perfect by any means necessary, and I'm still human, and I'm a work in progress. That's why my avatar is as such, and I'm under construction. I'm being renewed.
Well, I think 5D Street set the tone.
Yes.
And it did, so you don't feel so dirty. Like, I don't feel so dirty right now. Like, I'm good.
Right.
Yeah,
are we all oh, hold on. Yay. Yeah, I'm like y'all.
Yeah, I wanted y'all to see my new avatar. I'm under construction because I'm not perfect. I'm still letting the work, but Yeah, so I'm gonna have hiccups. We all are human, but the strive and the goal is to just move forward,
Yeah.
and just send light and love. I always when I support content creators, in my super chats or in my Cash App, I'm sending light and love, and that's from a genuine place.
Right.
It's from a genuine place. I've been trying so hard to time this little window maker liquor out. How the fuck this?
See, and that's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
We live through life, basically reacting to surface level things. You know what I'm saying? And I had to really I had to like really self reflect and dig deep because, growing up the way I grew up, you know what I'm saying? Like I really had to look what's behind those doors, and there's a lot of people that have these spirits on them. You know what I'm saying? If they one way, one split second, they another, you know what I'm saying? This ain't normal, And the thing is, and if we're going to react to it, that is setting ourselves up where we're going to react to that shit for the rest of our life because it's just going to basically go to the next person. You see what I'm saying? The next situation. It could be at work,
Yeah.
It could be at McDonald's. Somebody can sit up here and bump into you. We have to sit up here and look beyond the surface level. And then once we sit up here and see, we know how to identify, thus we know how to, take action towards certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Different levels. That's all it is.
It's hard.
Oh yeah, it is.
I strive every day. And so, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I wanna play, my of course my song, my son. Did y'all have any parting words before we go, guys? And I thank y'all so much for being up here and support me. I truly appreciate it. I was nervous because I didn't want to.
I'm gonna always support the people that support me, and you support me with no questions asked. So therefore, I'm gonna always be there for you, and that's just that on that. Whether I'm upset with you or not, I'm always gonna be there for you, and because this shit right here don't make no sense. I've never met somebody to do this to somebody like that.
Yeah,
That's
I know
never
this
been
is
my energy.
And see, and the thing is, one thing that people need to notice, if y'all notice Sanity's reaction, it's because, I don't sit there and I don't go out my way and speak dirty or like when y'all heard this is the first time she heard it. So that's probably also another reason why she's lost the words because she had no idea. Now, while homegirl is going out her way to do this publicly, I could have been on that same type of time, but I just kept it near and close to me because I have integrity. My character speaks volumes. So it's a shock to a lot, but it's again not a story that I would tell, but I let her speak in her own words, mother speak in her own words, police officer speak in his own words. And y'all tell me who the common denominator is. Any parting words, 5D?
I wish everybody a good night and see y'all tomorrow.
All right, y'all. So I'm finna close this out with 706 Zaya. Do better. And thank y'all again for showing up. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the replay. Hopefully it'll be up. And y'all have a great remainder of your night. And thank y'all so much.
You gotta do better. They changed the short, they cold. I think I need a sweater. Say you want my dog till you end, but you really know. Got that low with everlasting. I mean forever. Had to hop on the beat and go dumb for the one time. I ride low key with a beat, talking that shit, you ain't bite it. I just pray that my knee keep it silent. We gon' spit your shit like an egg. Step on your head just like some double dad. That pillow talking, nigga, get that shit up. On man the move, tryna run these bands up. Nigga mad cause I'm right here big. Pump on your gun, but you ain't gon' do shit. When we ride, we slime with stick. Beat it up, let it sit, now we're harder than the bread. Remember knew that we were wild and late nights in the street. Mama was crying, mama I'm in the street, tryna find a better way. Look, mama I'm fine, I need it down, bitch. Yeah, I'm one nigga gon' stay on my side as soon as we hop out. Yeah, she down, she ready to ride. I think she in 9 out of 10, cause on that one that she missing. And when I get home, you the one that I be hugging and kissing. Nigga hollering, daddy smoke, don't even want no tension. Nigga popping off at the mouth, till you end up missing. And when shit hit the fan, a homie nigga don't end up switching. Mama always told me, but I ain't never wanna listen. Had to hop on the beat and go down for the one time. I ride low key with a beat, talking that shit, you ain't bad. I just pray that my knee keep it silent. We gon' spit your shit like an egg. Stop on your head just like some double bed. That pillow talking, nigga, get that shit up. On man the move, tryna run these bands up. Nigga mad cause I'm right here big. Bumping your gun, but you ain't gon' shit. We ride, we slime, we stick. Beat it up, let it shit, now we're harder than the bread. Remember that we were wild and late nights in the street. Mama was crying, mama I'm in the street, tryna find a better way. Look, mama I'm fine, so I ain't never been no hoe. Two things for sure, I'ma let that be blow. Chasing money, I ain't following no hoe. Kill like the rain, that be coming go. Get a drop, we gon' roll like some tumbleweed. Hit his head, he gon' sting like a bumblebee. Being real, who will go way hard at me? Nigga green on foot with me, honestly. Cause you gotta do better. They changed for sure, they cold, I think I need a sweater. Say you want my dog till the end, but you really never. Thought that lower way everlasting, I mean forever. I mean forever. I had to hop on this beat and go down for the one time. I ride low key with a beat, talking that shit, you ain't biting. I just pray that my nigga keep it silent. We gon' spit your shit like an egg. Step on your head just like some double bed. That pillow talking, nigga, get that shit up. On man the move, tryna run these bands up. Nigga mad cause I'm right here big. Bumping your gun, but you ain't gon' do shit. We ride, we slime, we stick. Beat it up, let it shit, now we're harder than the bread. Remember that we were wild and late nights in the street. Mama was crying, mama I'm in the street, tryna find a better way. Look, mama I'm fine.
I'm feeling lately, I be feeling like a lost soul, a broken soul. I'm saying, but shit, it get better. Shit, I hope so. So I'm go ahead and pop my shit.
The street get cold to get tricky. The bro heard the beef in the city. So he went the bottom at 50. I'm in my feeling, I might listen to Drizzy. The bro going spit till he dizzy. I see a nigga, you with it. Yeah, nigga that came out the trenches. We ain't leaving nobody, no witness. Hot head, we ain't going to school. Get suspended for breaking the rules. At school, I was clutching the tool. In your life, if you make the wrong move. The bro up the stick, he gon' pay me the glitch. I'm smoking the killer, they find me a weed. Try to eat all the caught, then I ate all the shit. That shit love me, but she don't really ain't mean it. Gotta keep this shit playing. Wanna tell you how I feel, but you don't even care. Only drug, cause life ain't fair. What's a nigga try, he went down. The bro going through, see the pain in his eyes. That boy better not play, we gon' catch him outside. That little baby jumped in the grease and got fried. That boy got 8 with it, do fire.
I'm kidding.
The street get cold to get tricky. The bro heard the beef in the city. So he went the bottom at 50. I'm in my feeling, I might listen to Drizzy. The bro going spit till he dizzy.